Oh, you got 22 of those ones. 2 little ones. And I gave you 6 of those bigger ones now. Ooh. Oh, I know what I can do. Hold on, where's that? Move all my toolbars over. Yeah, there it is. I have poor performance. Oh, okay. They all started complaining.
What are you talking about?
Because I'm not proficient and I did poor performance. Everyone in the camp started complaining that I started to play.
It might be a second longer, as somebody actually wrote a comment that is not Armored Core.
Where? On what? Which one? I'm curious now.
It's the mod where I was playing Sparky.
Oh, forever ago?
Yeah.
Now I'm curious. Hold on. If I go to you, gotta go through all your live videos. So when was how long ago that we?
Oh wow! I didn't even realize that the stream was up to.
You might actually.
I didn't even realize it was like.
When was our last balance? Spark? Was it the last one or which one?
The very first one, I think. Yeah.
Our very first balance, Sparky. Shit. Hold on, now I'm curious. Resident Evil. Low necessity. On. Oh, the thumbnail for one of our Sea of Thieves is us cuddling in the bed. Aww.
Right.
I think I want to keep on.
Yeah, that stream's up to 344 views, which is nuts. I'm sorry, everybody on stream that's watching right now. I'm just catching up.
Which one is it called?
Sparky, the Kobold Artificer.
So I'm gonna see if I can find it that way. Oh my. Yeah, it's 3 months ago.
No, right? It's nutty.
Oh man, 3 hours ago. Oh man, that dude asked today.
Right? I'm just jacked up because it's like, at least they're not asking me, yo, dog, what's your bill for Armored Core? It's like, you know, that was like 13, 14 years, going on 15 years now. Like, I don't fucking know. I don't even have a 360 anymore. I would love to tell you. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's majority Liar and, what was it? Liar and white glint parts. And it was like shoulder boosters, back boosters. Big shrug. I don't know anything else other than that. Because even for that build, I flip-flopped because I couldn't decide if I wanted a big smack or a quick draw smack.
So, out of me being who I am, I just realized something. You should probably group
don't follow. Hello? Hello?
Am I back?
I think so.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, my internet did the thing where it resets at 1 a.m. You didn't hear a thing I said, did you?
Nope.
Okay. What I said is you might need to start grouping some of your stream playlists together. I know that's gonna sound tedious and boring, but having like at least all your Baldur Gate in one playlist, all your
Please, that's suggesting I'm actually gonna fucking get somewhere.
Yeah. That's more where that came from.
No, I'm too old.
Oh my goodness.
I'm too much of a problematic male. Underscore.
Oh my goodness.
Dash underscore dash.
I will throw you on the bed and just give you a fucking pillow to the face. Just stop.
Please.
You're not that old.
I want to die.
Too bad. You're not allowed.
It's like Logan's Run. I'm getting awfully close to that 5-0.
It's.
I'm like almost 20 years away from it. I'm like, but it's too close, man.
You're not even at 40.
No, fuck no.
I throw arrows at you. Not actually throw, but like. You're not that old. You're a tiefling. Your life expectancy is like that of an ant.
I guess what I should say too is like I'm way too chill and calm. Because these other streamers are, you know, they either got like big biddies or like they scream like all the time.
Yeah.
Blood, this is heavy.
Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I should like get so close to my microphone that it becomes all like discombobulated.
You need more shit going off in the background.
Making it seem like it's like a McDonald's microphone. And it's like, oh my god, you guys see your Kurt?
Do it. Fucking kill me, please. Now you may be asking yourself, why did it do no damage? Well, the answer is simple. I have a featherfall ring. You really didn't have to do that, man.
I mean, have you snapped out of your McDonald's microphone yet?
I mean, obviously, yeah.
So it worked. I just gave you a hard mental reset by throwing you at the ground. Just be glad your horns curve and aren't straight up, or else you'd stick in the dirt like a lawn dart. I'm gonna catch a bullet to the ass for that one.
That's more where that came from.
Oh no. See, I'm neutral. I'm not evil.
Stone or steel.
I pull out a notebook, lick
wish
the
we
tip
had
of a
blood.
quill, and begin pointing at things. Murdering a bard in cold blood because you broke her lute, and she
I
called
feel
you a
like
dick.
I feel like you're projecting a lot because I didn't do
Cle-
that.
Cleansing the grove in the name of loot.
Whoa, okay. Again, you're projecting. You're putting things in my mouth. I cleansed it because that whole entire thing was Shadow Druid money gang, okay?
But it can take a while. It'll need to.
Is it evil? No.
Clerics
Is it neutral and lawful as a motherfucker? Yeah, it is.
Cutting off Gale's hand, causing him to die.
Hey, look, I'm Dark Urge. I can't control my urges. They just go. Me, the person, I'm not evil. My character, on the other hand, he just goes evil randomly. I can't help that. That's just character.
Flipped page.
Oh,
Actually-
please tell me, Death Knight Ari, tell me, how are you so sanctified in the ways of morality? Enlighten me, motherfucker, please.
Oh, I'm not. I accept my tainted actions. I kicked a squirrel because it bit my toe. I have no remorse. I mean, we did use a spectator to clear out Dwegar, so I shrugged.
See any movement out
I need a drink.
there? Too dark to tell.
Runs to the inn.
Yup. You, 10-year-old kid. Liquor, hand now, please. I don't know why I science sometimes, you know?
Why?
I don't know
What are you
why
on
I
about?
do.
Why you science some things?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't anymore.
What do you mean science things? What do you know? What do you want
I
about?
mean, you know, sciencing things.
Where are you
I'm an
at?
artificer. It's what I do.
No, you're supposed to experiment all the time, make new things. You and Drugstarian will rule the world by accident.
I mean, he's my dealer. I mean, that's about as far as that goes.
Yeah.
Ah, balls.
I'm a fountain.
Off to the toll house, I guess.
Well, I thought we wanted to finish talking the housing.
Sure.
So, that ways we get that quest finished, because, you know, quest rewards. Well,
Ugh.
we just gotta talk to him at camp, and we gotta take him with us, though, so he has to level up. Turn the druid into a fighter.
I mean, that bear can go suck farts.
Where the heck are you? Oh, you're on the roof. Get up here. Oh, you flew, didn't you? Oh no, you didn't branch. Never mind. I'm so stupid. I'm going to send the money through.
I require good.
Okay.
No! 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 You must pay!
Are you okay?
I don't think she is.
I'ma just leave.
You cannot leave! You must pay!
I gotta go home to get my wallet, so...
You can pass! But first, you must pay!
Yeah, I don't have any gold, sorry.
If you cannot pay, you cannot pass! Gold! Gold! Gold!
Okay. Ha, I
Oh.
showed her my coin pouch and she fell for it.
Oh, you might be a little too close.
Ariana?
Yeah?
The fuck?
The fuck what?
Are you serious right now?
Oh my gosh, you just got turned into gold?
Yeah, because I was planning out my move and the next thing you know, she explodes.
So they make her turn into gold now.
Okay, well,
My bad. I didn't realize that's what her legendary action was. How can I undo that? Hold on. Let me examine you for a second. Oh, you're no longer gold. How the heck did you
that was
con
weird.
save?
Chan.
Okay, so we gotta back away from her and then cause explosions. Oh. Stop doing your bullshit powers. Can I just... No, she's got a lot of health. Even I don't think I can do that much. Alright. No, the money. Bruh.
That works.
Got her. Well, that wasn't too bad.
No hesitation.
Sol Invictus.
Oh, thank you. Besides, we already got the achievement for defeating her without her using any of her bullshit powers. Oh. I have a doggo who wanted to sit by my leg.
Very well.
Oh, found them? Oh, that's the black for the one.
Can't keep me out.
Oh, you're already in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, I have to open. Here you go. Anything good?
It's in there. It's a fire necklace.
No. Fire.
Cursed to put my hands on
Oh,
everything.
that's, again, part of that set. Okay. Oh, you went in there. Because we gotta try and do this.
Do what?
The boost. Should we grab guidance, Char? Guidance lady?
I mean, do we need to?
I don't know. What's this? Oh, I do have the headband. Unless you think... I think you have higher intelligence than me anyways. Technically we have the same. I'm at a 17, you're at a 16.
What's that one?
The one in front of me is wisdom,
Do you accept
and I
Shah's
think
test
the
of your
big one
intellect?
is the charisma one. I
The
think
one in front of me is the intelligence.
intelligence.
You feel a small.
Oh my goodness! I have a +8, a 1 plus a 1d4 plus a 1d4 for the charisma one.
And that's the charisma, yeah.
Yeah, charisma's in the center. This is the wisdom, and that yours.
Did you get the wisdom one?
Not yet. Double cheat. My wisdom's only a 10. Gonna be interesting. I have +6.
Do you think yourself
this thing.
wise enough to be granted
Hold.
Shah's blessing?
Oh. Yeah, okay. And before I forget, I want to change the dice.
I help you by saying a rhyme. How much wood could a woodchuck wood?
I have a bonus of 11 to 17.
Fuck.
And I need it.
A warm swell rises through you. Acceptance.
And then I'm the charismatic one, unfortunately. So I get 2.
Oh yeah.
Unless do you want to give it a shot?
I mean, you weren't really, wisdom based. You did the wisdom. No, go for it. Do it.
Because I think charisma messes with my spell
You
casting.
bold of heart and sharp of tongue. Can you turn any and all to the dark
You're real
lady's
smart.
cause?
You're the smartest, funniest lady I know.
I'm not smart. I have artificial smartness. Looks at headband.
Confidence surges.
You can do.
Gladly.
Yeah. All yours.
An altar to Shah. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering.
And it gives us gifts. All for you. All yours.
Always room
Cash,
for more.
get away from that cat food. Now he's going back to the bed because he realizes he doesn't want to sleep on the floor like a dog. He's like, I want to sleep on the bed like a person. Alright. What do you want to do next?
The fucking tower.
You want to do the tower now?
No,
Go-
the bar. Of course.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the bar.
Everyone does.
It's just such a weird drinking Oh my gosh, I have to outdrink him, don't I? I have the Constitution amulet.
And the charisma.
Yep. I think I've only done it once anyway, so it's nice to get to do it again. I think I did it with Val and Sparky. And Val's. Alright. Outdrink this guy.
Hey,
Hmm?
don't fuck up.
I have the wow. I just
Don't fuck
immediately
up.
have the-
Smile.
Why? I could take him. Oh, he's so bloated, it's weird.
I feel like there should be hair.
Go back down.
What? Yeah.
Belly hair, yeah.
Only the best. Oblivion and beyond.
He has a tail, like he's supposed to be a tiefling.
Go on. Cheers. Bottoms up.
That tail.
Donuts.
Leaning in, you can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
Ugh.
Go on, swing. Make it drunk. Be drunk. You and I both. To our good health.
Oh yeah.
I can give myself advantage by being in gaseous form as well. I think
you lose other shit though.
I know. Dude. That poor dice is getting railed by these bonuses.
It's about time.
I know.
The liquid burns your throat as you swallow.
Does it?
but
Does it
otherwise
though?
you feel
Ew.
no
Ew,
impact.
it's blue on my lips. Did you see it?
Like you were puking it up a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you had a DC 30. That shit should have went down like water.
I know.
Such a small sip you take. Feel now.
Well, my cup is a third of the size of yours. Of course I'll have a small
As
one.
I do. Now tell me the story. A fable.
Yeah, I can't. By the way, apparently that's one of the reasons that might be causing issues on my end because of my lag, because I can't skip. So, shame now. You gotta watch me out drink this guy. What do I want? Which one, hun? What do you think? I was like whispering to you. Which one do I tell?
Yes.
That. Okay. No bonuses. Just a flat this. Ooh. Oh, shortcut one. No inspiration either.
I am Thor. My father's tower grazed the new moon. Yours means zero. Nothing. Not. Spin a more fantastic fable. Entertain.
Dang.
And gross amuse me.
Dude.
Or be amusement.
Oh, great. It's a higher DC to lie.
Yeah.
Nope. I've missed by one again. Well, we're fighting, because I can't be charismatic, even with the bonuses. Does he have a legendary action? He does. Okay, hold on. Let's read this time before I fucking go swinging. Okay, he's immune to slashing, piercing, of bludgeoning, and thunder damage. The fuck? So no thunder, no bludgeoning, no piercing, no slashing. Okay. Fuck. We're gonna want to keep our distance and use saves. He's stunned at least.
Okay.
Don't know what I'm gonna do here. Yes, yes. Okay. He's just still been stunned. Well, my fire and my force damage still through. Still taking half damage. Oh, but making him drink his own stuff so his stomach can bulge out too.
Back.
Come on, force. No, he's staying in the circle. Oh, he's still. Is that gonna make him explode? Ooh. He's blacked out, so he's no longer numb.
May the gods take you first.
Yeah, no, we're ending this. Oh my god, I see a light. Yeah! Walk towards it. Oh, my bad. I thought...
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. Parrot.
One day I'll catch a break. That might be worth a look.
It's been a long day. I need to rest soon.
Now we gotta go do the Shadow Wizard gang. Shadow Monk guy? I don't remember what he said. Shadow Kai?
Yeah.
Where are you at for that? I think Last Light's the closest place for that. Mm. Right?
What's in here?
I remember where it's at. Right there. Yeah. Alright. To Last Lights, turn in the book to the crazy Shadow Kai wizard dude and monk dude.
Supplies. Will we make it home? Burning through our oil. Should just about do.
Octave on duty. Octave on duty.
Here we go. Jump. Eee. I cast a jump on you.
I see that. I was trying to.
You probably make it over here.
Let's see.
There you go. I found something for you.
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
I do, but why do you have to say it like that?
Because
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial.
I
You
have
will be
gathered the
judge.
wine and candles and have lit the
Make
bathroom
her
with warm water.
oh my gosh.
I shall enjoy this.
Oh my gosh. The lotion and the paper towels are ready.
Lights joined. I'm prepared for judgment. What? You know what? I played the Dark Urge. I'm gonna be just as hammy as him. I'm going to enjoy punishing her thoroughly.
The Raven was right. We were fated to meet. Break her, my friend. Most
I
thoroughly.
pull out a bag of chips and I just watch.
The Raven's claws grasp onto the prey. He looks at me. He's like, "Are you mocking me?" I'm like, "Me? No."
Witness.
Fuck. I don't know. I think it's just mean to me because it's like I knew a player that was like this. It's like Shadow the Hedgehog by the cleric.
Oh my gosh.
You said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
What? Do you want to trade?
What?
Okay.
I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justiciar promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised.
She did. She didn't lie. What does that chat entail aside from dialogue? Who's to say? Yup, exactly. You made the choice.
You didn't see it. Didn't see what the Dark Justiciar did.
Well, fuck,
She gave them a
bitch.
dagger each and told them to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3 to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Anything.
Do we want to kill Shadow Money Wizard Gang though?
You're right. I'm a killer. A monster. I should have died instead.
So, yeah, bro, what the fuck, man? Like, there's better ways to cast and speak to the dead.
Glorious. Look. My hand still shakes. You broke her most thoroughly. Well done.
Please tell me that's like
Is this your kink or something?
Perhaps.
I was gonna say, please tell me that's like
But we
milk or
both
something
got
on his
what we
pants.
wanted, didn't we? You have done well.
What?
Her pain and anguish were sublime. Here, for your services, should I find another murderer in need of torment, I shall call upon you. Farewell.
Bruh, I'm pretty sure he just. Because we have animal speak.
I hate this place.
I love that bird.
I hate this place. I want to leave now. I'm pretty
Well,
sure
too
that guy
bad.
just used me.
I mean,
Light cigarette. Look, okay, I'm not even at the gate. I deserve to not be treated like a prostitute anymore. This is fucked up.
well, you're easy on the eyes.
I throw my cigarette at a hole. I'm going to the last lighted now.
Oh, I saw something. What did I just see?
What's
A
inside?
key. I found a random key. I don't know what it goes to, but I found it. It is mine. Probably goes to that chest up there. But it's already open. So what's next on the list you want to do?
I mean, we kind of gotta go to the tower.
Well, besides Halsing's thing with the kid, that's like the
Oh,
last
right.
thing.
Yeah, we should probably do that, yeah.
Yeah. Camp, talk to the bear guy. Hi, Scratch. Don't worry, you'll start being out more once we hit the city. We need your help anyways, because I don't want to do persuasion checks. Alright. Make him a spore druid. Honestly, we don't need to worry about it. He just needs to survive a fight, that's all we're at. Oh, you're fine, I'm just leveling up the bear, man.
You already talking to the kid and stuff?
No, not yet. I was leveling up the bear man. I have one last level. Oh my gosh, they just have a feat for guns. They have a gunner feat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, when you make firearm attacks within melee range, the attack will not have disadvantage +1 dexterity. Trying to pick anything with me. Yeah. Wow. Alright. He's gonna immediately turn into animal form, so no matter me. Alright. Is he gonna be on my butt? I make a face? Yes. And we go to the Baldur. He gets no boost. Oh, well, actually, he does have boost because he was close enough when we were talking to him.
Not back to gloat, are you? Nobody.
Though shrouded in shadows, the child's resemblance to Thaniel is unmistakable. This must be his dark half, warped by the curse.
I still think you might have tricked me. If you did, I'll figure it out. Spoil sport. I'm not going back. I like it here. Made a family for myself. I get to play all the time.
Kid, you're gonna go connect to your other half, or I'm gonna shove you face to face with it aggressively.
Yes, I do. You can't make me do anything. I don't want to play with you anymore.
He's fled. We need to track him down.
To the portal! Let's go! Okay, he does have a legendary thing, so let's figure out what it is. Ouch. So, hold on.
You can reflect.
So, well, he has his bubble as well. Once per round, Alpha can spend a legendary action to summon the waste of quiet and there after the summoned shadow was slain. So he can resummon his family. Pardon me, excuse me. Oh, he makes this a zone of silence. You're alright. Let's see what should we make him do? Just concentrate on Moonbeam on the dome? Or should make it turn into an animal?
Probably a bear. 5, I guess. He's a moonrunner, right?
Yeah. I can make him into the Sabretooth as well. That regenerate hit points. Wolf, where's the bear? I can turn him into an owlbear. Forgot about that. Great! This is not legal. Yep, nope, he can't do that again.
I'll make my own fun if I have to. And my own friends.
You got the spirit and I'll take care of the kids. If you're going to take care of the spirit and you shoot the kids. There.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Alright, I'll take the big spirit then. Yeah, I can't do anything. Alright, fuck up. I need him to get out of there.
Want to play? Let me show you my favorite toy.
Cool.
That's new. You might want to back away. I'm pretty sure you take damage from the dome. Oh.
kind of fucked up. I'm shooting the kids.
No.
A little bit.
I think they 100% accept it. Shadow money looking there. You're just gonna stay alive.
Why can't
Holy
you just leave
shit.
me alone? Why can't I just
That
stay
would
here playing? I had everything I've ever wanted, right here! And you've ruined it! I'm not leaving. You can't make me.
Be gentle. He's much more than a child.
Oh, they
He
fixed it. He's
doesn't
no longer
truly know.
Bearborn.
It shall be done. Oliver, nobody is making you leave. This is your home. But it is dark, empty, lonely. I don't want you to be alone. I want you to be with Thaniel.
Why should I go back to
Who
him?
they changed this
He
dialogue?
abandoned me.
No, you were stolen from each other. Neither of you are to blame. And I know your pain. I truly do. Thaniel was my friend also. I played with him, grew up while he stayed the same. He made me who I am today. And then he was ripped away from me. Same as for you. But you need not be alone any longer. You need not invent friends. Thaniel is back. He's waiting for you.
Fine. I'll do it. It might be nice to be with him again. Bye. And thank you for playing with me.
Hey! Look at the people that approve. Karlak and Will. And of course Elsa.
It's done, at last. Soon the...
Alright. Where's the bear? You. Hey, come here. Alright, go to camp because we don't need you here anymore. Leave. Alright, we'll just have to talk to him at camp and we'll be good. That's easy.
All we have left is the tower.
And the Gazankies.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, the fucking chosen paladin in big air quotes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking. For sure.
So what you want to do? You want to mess with the tower, or you want to fuck with the Gazankies? And that is everything besides the tower and Cartel. Oh, you're already going to fucking Gazanki.
Yup.
If we're gonna do that, I need to do this real quick. I need my version of spell slots back.
Hi.
Are they invisible now? Hold on. You know what? I have an idea here. I change clothes quickly. I'll be back. There are. Aha! Hi, lady. Listen. I don't appreciate you trying to do this to us. We're really nice people if you get to know us. But. What? Dang, I almost got her in one turn if I had one more good attack.
Yep. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Hey, how's it going, Reaper?
Welcome to the show. We're currently defeating a Githyanki except. Oh my. Okay, enough.
That was rough. I
Just
mean,
for that.
she reads chat too, my dude.
Perish. Your leader is dead. Perish.
Kill again.
Work together.
Yeah, I'll just hit my turn. Oh yeah, counter him. Nice.
Try to counter my counter and miss.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, just wait till I get my spell back.
Oh shit. No, oh yeah, no, I was soloing Reaper. I had to fucking restart. That's right, Lord British. I had to restart 4 fucking times. Jackie with like 1,400 hours, D&D experience. You did. Yeah, paired gravity, asshole. Oh yeah, no, honor don't fuck around, dog. For real. It will. Well, here's the thing. There's a caveat to that. Okay. Which is the problem that we're running into split screening. which is like if you're level 1 to 5, anything goes. Anything goes. Yeah, exactly. Parry this, you filthy casual. Exactly. Parry the ground. But, yeah, you know, it is what it is when you play as low-level characters, especially if you don't have, you know, let's say you're not a fighter, a barbarian, or a paladin, and you don't have a lot of constitution in the first place, right? Especially if you're doing it my way, right? Like, if you're soloing, like, you have no backup. You know what I mean? You have to be a one-man party.
Yep.
Or one-woman party. Like, it's doable. Don't get me wrong. But I even said during the stream, which is like, I can't be cute with it. Dang.
Alright.
I gotta learn dark vision just to help you out more, you know what I mean? Just so when we do the buffs in the day.
Honestly, I should probably just take a feat that has dark vision on so we don't. Ow.
Oh yeah,
Ow.
no. Like my last restart, dude, I had this motherfucker cast whole person on me, and then the paladin just smoted the shit out of me. I took 2 smotes. That was it. Well, smites, but you know what I mean. It's past tense. I'm way fucking dead in that timeline.
We're good. I'm alive.
Bet.
Ow. And I leveled up. We both leveled up.
Oh, hey, yeah,
Me?
what do you know?
We're level 9. Smooth. So, crit twice, because it's probably critting all damage twice. We missed out on getting me this something, the helmet that lets me not get critted, because our game broke.
Bro, that's nothing. The stream earlier today, I had advantage. I rolled 2 ones. In my entire D&D career, I've never had that happen. I shouldn't even say that. I've seen it happen maybe twice. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say is I have never rolled that fucking bad before. Like, the dice roller bot is unreal. It is a different machine. You know what? I'll roll right now. We got an 11. We got an 8. A 3. Ouch. And a 19. Like, it's just... That's what I mean. It's like, at least it's more varied. I don't know what it is. It just feels weighted sometimes. Yeah, babe.
Yeah, it's just stretching.
Sounds like it.
Oh, my legs are pretty bad today. Done a lot of just sitting. I can target... Wait, is this...
You said there was a firearm
gosh.
one? Hold up.
Gunner. I can teleport at will, more or less. As a bonus action, I can teleport to people. Oh my goodness.
You have a quick hand and key eye when employing firearms, grants you the following benefits. Increases dexterity by 1 and maximum 20. You gain proficiency with firearms. You can make attacks with the melee range attacks. Oh, so it's like crossbow expert, basically.
But for guns.
Yeah. Although the no disadvantage up close is kind of nice. However, considering the type of character I am, dude.
I can revive myself.
The dice gods are actually horrifying. Yelp took the words right out of my mouth, man. It is very, very true. Is an unforgiving mistress. Damn, bro. Is that far?
Hey.
Is that far?
Yes. Okay. That's going from the west coast to the east coast.
What the fuck?
California is below Washington and Oregon.
Fuck
Pennsylvania is by New York, if that helps you think. And I'm not even in the middle of that either. Like, my state's closer to the east side than the west.
Gotcha.
Does that help a little bit? You're more middle than me. No, you're maybe not. You're still 16.
I love Oregon, dude. Well, I mean, it used to be real cool. It's the same as Vancouver. It used to be real cool. Used to be that hip happening place, and then it wasn't.
Then everything changed.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Right after the Fire Nation, yeah. Now it's all full of drugs and white people, yeah. Yeah, that's it's pretty close to home. I was blown away that East Hastings like blew up the way it is. Like now it's becoming comparable to like the size of Skid Row. And before it was like, you know, East Hastings was like a set of streets, you know. It wasn't like a big ass chunk of land, you know what I'm saying? It was like a city block. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it was so concentrated that's why it was like, you know, when you talk about East Hastings. But now it's just like fucking huge, dude. It's unreal. Like I was talking with my buddy back on Vancouver Island, and yeah, no, I'm happy I got out of there when I did. Because ever since, actually, shit, now that I think about it, I'm just gonna level up real quick. Hold on.
No, you're fine. I'm gonna go to last light, because if we level up, I'm pretty sure the shops change.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with ASI because I'm lame. But by the way, the firearms, the only real good thing about the gunner perk is I don't get disadvantage for close quarters. But I've shown very clearly that I'm like, oh, you want to go close quarters, huh? I'm like a space marine. It's like, yeah, I'll kill you from far away, or you come up close and I smash your brain in, or I saw you in half. But yeah, fuck. Yeah, the trank and shit. So like, okay, so apparently some of your guys' states went through with the same bylaw, which is apparently you can get caught up to like an ounce of like a lot of different drugs or whatever.
Too dark to tell.
I don't know. It's illegal here.
It's like, I want to say like Washington or something. So here's the thing, is because they made everything legal, right? That's the problem. You know what I mean? And then now people are just overdosing like crazy. So I'm a bartender as my job, and we actually had to start carrying Narcan in the past like 2 years. Because people were ODing at such a rate that, like, basically if you're an establishment, it's on your onus to Narcan people. And I don't mean to be that guy, but, like, I'll fucking do it, man, but, like, I really, really don't want to do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially when you hear horror stories of, like, people coming out of it, and because they're in such a shock and their body's in, like, you know, fight or flight mode.
You're seen as a threat.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the one video, like, this poor Ambu driver got the shit kicked out of him, basically. Because the guy came to and just immediately started straight up thugging on him. You started carrying Narcan too? Fuck. See, this is what I mean, man. What a world we live in.
A shitty one.
I'm over here smoking weed, just being like, man, this is heavy. Like, that's what I mean. Is like, oh sweet, you know, I can get caught up to an ounce of weed. Hooray! It's like, oh no, I can get caught up to an ounce of weed. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, no, and I don't advocate for drugs at all. Like, I mean, if you're an adult and you want to smoke a J and have a couple beer, just moderation, my dude. Fuck.
Some time to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
Oh gosh.
Holy shit. I was fucking tripping out, man. I'm sitting there going like, oh man, the radiator's got to be on. It's toasty as hell. And I go check the radiator. It's cold. I look at my thermometer and it's fucking +4 outside. It's December 22nd. What?
Yeah, it's raining outside for us right now.
Yeah, dude. All the snow that snowed like earlier this morning is gone. It was fucking -2 earlier. Whack. I mean, I'm way up north too, man. Like, it's whack. It's actually fucked.
How's the barricade? Pretty.
40 Fahrenheit? Is that how hot it is for you too there, babe?
You'll need to.
Let me check my phone real fast.
Dude, I'm a snow Mexican, okay? Plus anything is fucked to me.
Yeah, 45-ish.
That's whack.
My room is sitting at a brisk 73, though.
Dude, stop.
So that's what's.
You give me hot
worth.
flashes just thinking about it. Stop. Well, the only reason why I say it's significant is because, like I said, it was like -3. Not even 9.5 hours ago. Like, especially with the sun being down, you figure it'd be fucking colder. Like, yeah, exactly, Reaper. Me too, man. Like, I have, obviously it's not on air conditioning mode, but I have my AC on fan mode. I got another fan. I'm sure y'all can hear it in the background too. Like, it's fucked. So have you been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate there, Reaper? What's your character looking like? I mean, you could say builds, but I prefer characters.
We have a rule. Characters. Alright, I gotta go to the camp real quick.
You got a what?
I gotta hit the camp real quick because I gotta get the money off of my chest.
Okay. I got money.
Cause
I make it rain gold coins.
I might be getting some splint mail +2 that also gives me +1 strength to checks and saves.
I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm digging the musket. I feel like the dually pistols was more the way to go.
Choice. Choice yours.
A Drow Oathbreaker Paladin.
Didn't we have? Oh, I was that.
What was this character's name, by chance? There, Lord British.
Reaper.
Ha. Oh yeah, no, if you're going to the Underdark, you definitely want a Drow in the party. For sure.
Safe passage. Preferably a female.
Preferably, to be honest. Not to toot my own horn, but like when I went to the Underdark as CJ, I had a mental breakdown because people were like, "Oh, we're gonna go to Mezabazina." I was like, "Oh, cool, that's fantastic." They're like, "Yeah, isn't your family from there, CJ? Isn't that great?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Like wedding.
sweet."
Yeah, no, you want to be a female drow because of their hierarchy, which is one of the neatest things I
Well,
learned.
if you're a Loth Drow, yeah. If you're Selendrin, which is like a whole new thing, Fangstrits. Oh shit, you're grabbing the sheet. That's the thing too, like Drow always have really, you know, really over the top names, right? Like CJ was obviously not, like, you know, Calico Jack was not his real name, obviously, right? I don't even remember what his actual like Drow name was. I think it was like Zatara or something like that. It was like, it means driftwood.
Wood.
Yeah. Oh, I love Drow. They're so fascinating but horrifying. They're like 40k to me, where it's like I find them so fascinating, but I would never fucking want to be one. I would never want to live down in the Underdark. Fuck
They're
that
cool
noise.
from a distance.
Exactly. Like 40k. I love 40k. It's so intriguing, but I would never want to live in that universe. Dear God, no. Gosh. Yeah, you didn't shopkeeping? I'm just chilling, waiting for you.
Sorry, I'm like trying really hard. Oh, we got to grab Karlak and do her heart thing again.
That's on you.
I know. Alright, yeah. Remind me at a long rest I gotta change my armor out. Ooh. I have half drows that are rogue rangers. The original Ari. Well, actually, even then, that's not true. The first Ari for Baldur's Gate was a drow rogue ranger.
I mean, it's a good combo. It is. Orana.
Sold a pair of boots to that traitor. Can't believe it.
I don't know, that's the thing too, is like if you play a Dex Paladin character, like Drow Paladin is scary as shit.
So I just realized, I think the infusion... Oh, no, it did actually work. Yeah, I will eventually be changing armor, just because this splint armor has an extra thing. Body aid. Gain a +1 bonus to strength, saving throws, and checks. Not that I need it. Looks at belt. Looks at rings. But... yeah. Plus it looks kind of neat.
I miss being able to offhand attack.
You want your muskets back? I mean, your pistols back?
I'm thinking about it. Why does Dammit have it? No.
Maybe.
Oh no, what's her nuts is packing them now.
Yeah, she has a... too.
She's like, oh, I copied your sign, Adrian. Oh, yeah?
And you're like, uh-huh. Starts twitching.
She's like, yeah, I collected your schematics and stuff when you were passed out in the inn from, fighting all the shadows and stuff. I took initiative. Oh.
Which means that she broke
dot, dot, dot. Yeah, exactly. Just that dot, dot, dot. Oh, that's neat.
I find it funny that, like, some people's favorite characters were the paladins they made.
Well, paladins are tough characters. And usually, they're the type of characters where if you start playing as them, you don't really have a lot of knowledge, they're kind of hard to fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I unintentionally made a Pallock. Not even looking at, like, the lore, because I didn't know it at the time, but just the...
But she was quite deep in Gerald's religion, and when she broke that vow, she had to bail quick. Found her way to Baldur's Gate, worked odd jobs, and when she got together with the party, she ended up going back to the Underdark and killed the Order of the Virgin of Paladins. Like, I rolled like a dozen times and killed all of them. Oh, yeah, no, I've been there too, buddy. Been there too. Been there too. Yeah, well, no, what it was the mind flayers.
Oh, that too.
Yeah, so before Baldur's Gate 3 came out, fuck, I'm pretty sure I was even talking about it on my channel.
Hold on, I'm just gonna go take a seat, because I know how this is gonna go.
Fuck you, dude. I'm gonna shut my trap now.
No, it's like, this is my favorite thing to listen to. Like, character just literally sits at table, hands you a drink, and waits.
Long story short, I was in the process of making a homebrew class, right? And I was still basically figuring out how it is, because I didn't want to make an Oathbreaker. And as much as people like to meme on me about the Dark Knight, it's like, oh, it's just a paladin with more steps. It's like, no, it's what paladins used to fucking be. Which is you had to roleplay that shit. You couldn't just hand wave it off and be like, oh, my friends are stealing and murdering. Oh, wow, I'm going to go check out the texture of this tree over here. No, you had to be proactive. That was the whole point of, like, Oz, where it's like, if you don't follow the codes that you made, right, he fucking hurts you. Why? Because you're breaking your oath, right? And given the context of the Dark Knight, which is you're making an oath to yourself, right? I mean, sure, higher powers and whatnot, that's one thing, right? But your own mind, right? Not only that, but being a DK, your powers all exist, right? Because again, because your belief in your ideals, whatever they are, right, are so strong that they physically manifest. Which, I know, it's going to sound the same. Oh, well, it's not just the same as the Paladins. No, it isn't. Okay? You can't be an agnostic Dark Knight. You can't do that shit. Right? Oh, man. Heavy shit. He's a homebrew divine smite thing called Divine Annihilation. She brought it down and that will kill everything like civilians, cadets, everyone. Well, yeah, because, I mean, from that character's perspective, right? From that character's perspective of, like, the civilians and stuff like that, you got to get into the mindset of the character as well. You're going to be able to, like, basically justify that, right? And for the greater good. Right? It's something so simple, but, like, has weight. You know what I mean? It's why, honestly, I find preacher characters, like, that are really well written, to be absolutely terrifying. Like Alexander, the fucking Judas priest. For you weeaboos out there, he's the guy from Hellsing Abridged, the priest with the bayonets. Yeah. Like I said, really, really well-written religious characters are fucking terrifying. Joseph Graham from fucking Fallout, dude. Okay? Yeah, no. One of my favorite lines about Alexander is, "Holy shit, it's the Judas Priest!" Oh, you mean the rock band? No! They named the rock band after him! God. Oh, jeez. But yeah, or like Joseph Graham from Fallout, dude. Like, another really just well-written... Joshua Graham, yeah, my bad, sorry. Another really well-written religious character. Like, when that man threatens you, that is some heavy shit. Like, it's not as simple like, I'm just gonna rip your head off and shit down your throat. Like, yo, if God makes me your enemy, then I will do what I must. It's like, bro, like, holy shit, he's bringing God into it.
What?
Yeah, God willing, you will not leave the valley. Exactly, Reaper. That's the exact quote. Yeah.
I laugh at how every white girl and every tough guy uses the same quote. I survive because the fire's around. The fire inside burned brighter than the fires around me. It's like, it's from a video game, assholes.
But that's what I mean. It's like, dude, it's heavy as shit, man. It really is. Like, the human will, like, that's literally the DK, man. Is like the willpower, the fucking spirit, right? That's why, like, quote, they're nigh invincible in combat, right? It's not because, like, through weapon training or anything like that. It's literally pure determination.
Angry Marine energy.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I will die, but I guarantee you there will be 2 bodies to share this grave.
It's at least 2.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He actually spawned in on you. Really? I never betrayed him because I was like, I don't know, man. You're pretty hardcore. I'm a Chad. I just came in here and started killing shit. I mean,
if he mess up his promises, like the promise of letting the sorrows leave and teaching me.
That's a pretty simple code, though. Just don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Like, literally, just don't be an asshole. And I won't have to come at you.
And how he's.
Yeah.
I was chill with him, actually. Oh, he's pretty neat. Same way from New Vegas, I was a silver tongue with an auto sniper rifle.
I remember you were saying, yeah, you had lots of charisma when you were playing.
My brothers hated me because I was like, "Oh, you have a big fight coming." I go, "Kill yourself," and it's like, "All right, fair enough."
You make a really solid point. Unalive self. It was like that for Mass Effect. I see, like, as awesome as it is, it's such a disconnect. It really is. Right? Like, you're telling me, like, think about Ceres as the character, right? Like, this motherfucker was willing to watch world burn, doing anything to make his goal of the Turian people surviving the Reapers, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me some stupid monkey walks up to him and says, "Nah, fam, you working with the machines." And then he just offs himself? Like, bro.
Okay, so what's implied is that you kind of make a paradox in his head, because he is being corrupted by the machines.
Oh, yeah, no, totally. Like, I mean, you look at him, he's more machine than Turian, let's be fair.
Yes.
There's no other Turian that looks like him.
Yeah. And if you do some talking about it, and you read some of the notes, when he gets in, there's no better word, infected by the Reaper, what they think was originally Geth, it's just Geth's technology. Because they see nothing like the Geth, and they're like, the Geth was something new, and the Quarians made it up, and they're like, we don't know anything about them either, because they keep so secretive.
Yeah, no, this is the Quarian. This is the way how you play it off of the Quarians. It's just like, they didn't really know, I think. It's like, I don't know, the Geth in my head did like the slow turn, you know what I mean?
Well, no, the Quarians knew about the Geth. What I'm saying is the council-y people didn't know as much about what the Quarians were doing.
And they didn't want to share information either. Like, they made that pretty clear.
No one wanted to share. no one wanted to share with each other.
No.
Which they give us shit like, you humans just want to know everything. It's like, because we want to learn.
Literally part of a basically a space UN. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have nukes, man, we want to know. Like, I don't mean to be that guy.
Not even that. It's that human curiosity thing. Like, humans we adapt to things around us. We can go into a new area and adapt surprisingly quick in a very few amount of generations.
Yeah, but I mean, they do the same thing too, though.
No. For the aliens, no. They really don't.
Some money. I don't mean to be that guy, but.
Oh no, yeah, no. Here, take the credit card.
Thank you.
Here you go. I have the credit card. Oh, also I've been buying these for you.
Oh, ammunition? Thanks, Boo. But you're saying about the Koreans, yeah?
Okay, not just Koreans. But like I said, look what happened to the Koreans once they lost their homeworld.
don't know when the next blow might
They
come.
can't live outside their suits. They haven't been able to adapt to that yet.
Well, no, because okay, I mean, it's not as simple as that, right?
No.
Like, we're talking generations upon 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 generations that have literally lived in a fucking isolated biospheric sphere.
Even the Turians still have issues with some planets.
Okay, well, cancer's a big problem among Turians, okay? But I mean, when you give it that context of like, okay, you know what? We're on Palaven, okay? And look how close that fucking star is, dude.
Yeah.
Like, radiation is not, like, cancer's not a question of if, it's when.
Yeah. But you would think eventually some generations start to adapt to it. But here's what I'm saying. If you take them and put them on a new planet, their adaptation process, even with the machines they have, their machines will adapt like their life support systems will figure out what to do faster than their bodies will. Yes, it is machine doing it, but the body is not keeping up with the machine fixing the atmosphere, so they tend to get sicker and weaker.
But I thought they get sick and then they get better. Is that not the thing?
No. As someone who's a Mass Effect fangirl and read every fucking note, listen to every audio log.
Okay, no, wait, don't put that weight on my chest. You telling me I basically just killed Tally?
No, actually.
Then
Because
she's
she
fine,
has
right?
You know, Tally is one of the ones that is different because she's had her suit punctured in small amounts that she is I'm trying to find out a word here. Unintentionally been pretty much giving herself booster shots to human interactions along with Turians and other germs and organisms and stuff because of her suit punctures. She wouldn't be able to drink alcohol, despite the fact that it's it's distilled and all that other shit clean.
Holy shit, dude. No, wait, hold up. The fact that they even... Okay, so alcohol is a biological process, right? Through, like, yeast and shit breaking down. How the fuck isn't she just dead?
Because she's like, this is triple filtered bullshit.
Well, yeah, because Turians and Quarians, they're
genetic coding.
Yeah, they're more closer together. But that's what I'm getting at. Is just like, dude, it's so fucked to think, because like how that whole game plays out. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm not even a big Trekkie fan. My mom was, right?
No, I'm not either. I have a bigger Star Wars fandom.
Babe, look at my series that I like. All I'm saying is I like science fiction. I just think it's real fucking scuffed. A little bit. with just how the human race interacts with all the different aliens and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, she pretty much... It's an emergency injection port. She's more or less pouring the alcohol directly into her veins.
I bet they're close.
How's that better? That's like butt chugging, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
That's what she's doing. And she's doing such a minute amount. If you look, she's literally got like surgical tubing and she's literally like pinching it. But here's the thing. Then she gets drunk later. At your house party. There's no way you have that on hand. You kiss her. She's date. If you don't
Okay,
romance her, or
hold
you
up.
don't romance Garrus, they get together.
Yeah, an emergency induction port. Yep. Dude, this is so mental. Why did I never really think? Okay, you know what? I don't mean to.
Hold on. One more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you meet her in the first game, and they say, "Oh yeah, she came in and her suit was punctured," the doc has notes saying that she didn't need that much antibiotics.
Because her body already
She only-
adapted to it.
Yeah. So she, because of how she's lived a very dangerous lifestyle, has a higher immunity for this shit.
Dude,
It has adapted more.
that's just straight up like strongest of the fittest, man. That's
She
fucked up.
positioned herself unintentionally through her hazardous work environment.
You know what? Actually, that fuck. There was a thing I wanted to talk about because this is stoner thoughts about the Asari. That's all I'm gonna say. But for the Quarians,
Are we getting in trouble for moving this bench? Hold on, are they gonna get mad at me?
why don't we just go inside and have a sit down?
No.
I'll smoke
Hold
a
on.
bowl and I want to talk about the Asari here for a moment.
Yes, the one theory I agree with for the Asari.
Did I drunkenly already tell you that one?
We've had this discussion and I love it.
I know.
I love Mass Effect. I'm gonna sit in the corner next to you.
Well, I don't see anybody else really just like talking about it. I brought it up. I brought it up when I first was streaming Mass Effect years ago. Okay.
Yeah, he gets a tattoo as well.
I
That's right.
I propose that the Asari are fucking parasites. Hear me out, because we have dumb monkey brains, right? That are like genetic modifiers or like signals to let us know what is attractive, right? There's a scene that is forever rent free in my brain, okay? Which is
Mass Effect 3.
yeah, which is okay. No need to hear you out. They just are. Yeah, exactly. I mean, anybody that like really actually thinks about them for more than 2 seconds will come to the same conclusion. But there's a Turian,
Solarian.
a Solarian, thank you,
And a human.
and they all sit at the table. But see, yeah, but I'm getting to that, man. You're jumping ahead. Okay, so these three motherfuckers sit down and they're going, man, blah 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 blah. You know who's the most attractive? Human women. Blah 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 blah. Who's the most attractive? Turian women. Blah 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 blah. Man, you know who's the most attractive? Solarian women. All of a sudden, they all simultaneously agree, man, you know who's really fucking hot? Asari. And they're all like, yeah. I like the way their tentacles go.
The fringe. The Turian says, "Oh, our fringe map."
Yeah. The Solarian says like the hips. I want to say the hips and legs. And the human's like, oh, well, it's obviously the face. The fringe, yeah. So that clues me in right
Joe.
there, right? The other,
There's some joke. The Turian are closer related than birds and lizards, so it makes sense.
yeah, they're avians.
Yeah, they're avian.
When they're mad, their head, like their mouth crests and stuff, will like
It's
postulate. Yeah. So
I love Garrus's nervous chitter makes me smile every time. Sorry.
I feel it because when I get real anxious, my upper lip.
I know.
Yeah.
You do
Fucking-
your Twitch. I find it adorable.
Thank you. So here's the thing, right? When Asari mate with other Asari, it's a 1 in 10. I'm probably paraphrasing it really horribly. Here's the thing. You gotta understand almost all the history, all of the flavor text that is delivered to you, okay, is through databanks of those respective aliens. Does that make sense? So you have Turians basically talking about all their history, all their biology, and all that shit, and they write it down. Well, I gesture towards the Asari. There is so much shit that they omit. It's even brought to light in fucking Mass Effect 3. Why was their civilization so jacked up? Well, because of the artifacts. that they were hiding away from everyone else.
The precursor.
The
artifact.
Promethean, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Is like there's so much shit that they omit or they change the suit their needs. Look at how their society is built. Basically, they have slaves. Like they can justify it any way they want to by corporate mumbo jumbo. It's just a work visa. No, you're a slave, dog. You're literally kept on that planet to do labor work because they're sorry. Oh, it's brilliant.
Don't forget, they have no males. They are an all-female snoo group. And I believe the reason why it's a 1 in 10 chance of the sorry thing is that they need enough genetic material to positive.
That's what I'm postulating is that because they're a parasite race, right? The Ardak Yakshi aren't a mutation. They're an evolution of their species, man.
And they don't approve because they're ones that can do shit on their own.
Well, okay, so Ardak Yakshi, the whole thing is they can mate with any race, in big air quotes. And basically, they basically copy cells, but they change it and add their own DNA into it, so it creates an Asari baby, no matter what. But here's the thing, Ardak Yakshi, they do the same sort of thing, but they basically sever the nerve endings. Right? They basically kill the host, effectively. Right? You see what I'm saying? So, it's an evolution, but here's the thing. It's a way of their population control. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Ardak Yakshi, they become more powerful the more that they feed and stuff like that, because they get more memories, more experiences, blah, 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 blah. It's science fantasy shit. Point is, they get stronger. But that's what I'm saying, is like, they call it a mutation, but it's like, if you look at it from a biological standpoint, that is straight up evolution, man.
Because here's the thing, you even show, like, if you go to, when you go to 3 and you go to save her daughters, like, they're not monsters as the one in 2 is. She was just the one who realized what she was, and the other ones are just like, we just kind of want to live in peace, dog.
Well, yeah, because they're aware. That's what I keep saying is like it's got to be a population control. Like that's just it's so prominent, right? And it happens so often. Like that's the thing. Like Samara, right?
Yeah, Samara.
Now, if you look at the Asari at just a cursory glance, you're not gonna really see anything. Samara is not all that special. She is a Justicar, yeah, that is a big deal. But at the same time, is it though, really, in Asari society? They almost looked at it like a novelty. They're not that rare.
Her rarity is that she is a producer of almost guaranteed Adariyashis. Which makes her both a danger and an asset, because they do need them.
For sure, but at the same time, like, Samara is what? She's considered like a top tier Asari, right? Her biogs are fucking nutty.
She's considered like the SS of...
But do you see why I'm saying is like, that's an evolutionary thing? And the fact, see, the only reason why I'm getting up on this hill and shouting this is because the Asari, if you listen to what they say, they're the most benevolent race that has ever graced the entire Milky Way.
And yet, the female Asari on the council was the one who had the other councilmen and boulders under her thumb because she was able to manipulate them enough with how she looks. And silver tonguing. Avant no belief. If you spend a lot of time with the council, the female Samara, female Asari, does 90% of the talking.
Yeah, because they're considered to be diplomats.
Yeah, but it also means they're fucking dictators.
Oh yeah, no, because it's like a nun. It's like a space nun. That's basically a Justicar, right?
Well,
A Catholic
Yeah,
nun. I should probably specify.
She turns into a Justicar after the birth of her last daughter, which is the one you have to murk.
Yara Gakshi.
Yeah. Well, all of her kids were up. There's 3 she tells you about. The one you kill, the one that sacrifices herself, and the one that stays on the planet if you convince her.
Actually, now that I think about it, that's kind of scuffed considering Samara says herself that her daughter is a predator and stuff like that. Like, she completely disassociates her, which is like, I get it. You basically have to. Like, you have to be, imagine you're in Samara's shoes. You have to kill one of your
3.
Presumably, yeah. I mean, you know, presumably her only litter, we'll say.
Those are her, I think she said those were her last 3 survivors, and she's like, I had to kill the strongest out of them, which was her last one.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, she was gonna cap herself. I forgot about that.
Yeah, she was, because she didn't want to kill her last surviving daughter. Because she's already caused the death of one and couldn't save the other one.
Can I be for real?
What?
Samara would be a really good sister of battle. For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Roleplay wise, yeah, she's a sister of battle for sure.
Maybe the Wild Rose, maybe, or like her Martyred Lady, the ones that are a little bit more forgiving, but...
Oh my gosh, you just got Reaper to like stand up and applause you there for saying she'd be a sister of battle.
Oh yeah, no, because Reaper knows what's up, man.
See, the only other one that is like for me is... You gotta remember that these selected few, I'm looking how the Mass Effect 2 had such a massive crew that you had to make sure you spent like, okay, 3 missions for this one, 3 missions for this one, you had to spend so much time.
Oh god, dude, no, stop. You just reminded me, what the fuck happened to Jacob, dog? I don't know why every time I go back to Mass Effect 2, I'm like,
who the fuck wrote this character? Like, for real.
It's rumored that the writer for that part of the story, because, you know, it's not always one person writing it.
Oh, hell no.
Was having some daddy issues and kind of use that as a way to vent it.
Dude, that is... Okay, so here's the thing, right? Like, it's not just the dialogue, it's the voice actor. You can tell the actor was just not into it.
Yeah.
Right? That's more to the shit. I was like, hey, man, like, the delivery shit, the dialogue is shit. What the fuck is going on? That makes way too much sense, actually. Way too much sense. Really, though? Like, that was the way that... Like, okay, let's think about how that quest ends, right? Basically, both situations, Jacob's dad gets fucking he either gets shot by his son or he gets brutally murdered by the mentally challenged people he left there on that fucking planet.
No, third option is you save the dad and he gets persecuted.
Like I said, there's 2 options. I glare. There's 2 options.
No, I gesture towards
I refuse to believe that anyone would take that motherfucker back on the ship to give him proper justice, in big air quotes. That is some shenanigans.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Same.
Wait. So if you romance him
in the second one and he leaves, because he's Cerberus. He romances a chick that he escaped with Cerberus and is having a kid because the lady is preggers.
You know what? Suddenly Ashley doesn't seem that bad.
Now,
for real.
Ashley was just racist, though.
Yeah. She was a xenophobe for sure.
Unnecessary. I purposely avoided her.
I like her. I mean,
Caden is the other one. Caden was so simpy for your female chef that it was ridiculous.
I mean, I never played as FemChat, but I could tell Caden was a bitch. Like a little bitch. Like, for real.
Legitimately, you talk to him one too many times, he shows up at your cabin like, I'm here.
God, he's like romancing Gale. It just happens by accident.
Yeah.
You gotta have that pity, awkward situation.
Here's the fucking one. Here's the thing, in the second game, when you see him, even if you romanced him, He's fucking pissed that you're Cerberus. He's not happy that you're alive.
Oh yeah, no, Ashley does the same shit.
But
She's
here's
like,
the
you've been
difference.
missing for years and you haven't said anything. I'm like, I've been dead.
Dog, I've just been left. Yeah, that's the thing. They won't. Ashley at least has a reason. Ashley knows that Cerberus is like way too, even for her standards, too human first.
Bro, well,
Kate
here's
is just
the
this
thing.
meat soldier.
There's side quests in the first Mass Effect, okay, where you stumble across Cerberus labs where they were basically creating zombies.
Exactly.
It's whack. I'm saying, like, I agree, where it's like, Ashley at least has a reason. Like, Caden's just... At least, like I said, that's really fucked up, because I'm pretty sure... The reason why I'm thinking about this, too, is, like, I'm pretty sure Ashley even says, you know, she's happy to see you again. She's just disappointed that you're working with Cerberus.
Yes, but it's also the delivery. Ashley's is not so much...
Sad. Just really fucking sad. Yeah.
She's, like, confused about it. Like, you're alive, you're with Cerberus, what's going on? But I can't... Because...
The way you're describing Kate is just...
Cerberus, where?
Neanderthal angry
Let me
face.
finish my fucking sentence. Ashley shows the sadness because she also knows, because she works for the, I forget what the Earth Army is again. Because she's part of that. The Alliance. She cannot technically be spending too much time with Shepard because of Cerberus. That is like the equivalent of U.S. soldiers and Russian soldiers trying to mix. They know there are secrets and they cannot interact. That's what's going on there. Ashley knows that. Cade is just doesn't want to listen to Shepard. Mainly because no matter if you were a female Shepard, your biggest threat to Cade, like Cade is always jealous of Garrus. Always.
Really?
Yes. He wanted to befriend Garrus, but he is always jealous of Garrus. Because when he sees Garrus, if you take Garrus with him to go to the planet where Cade is, he shows more discontent for Garrus, saying...
Wait, hold up. Reaver says Cade is so fucking angry. What? Are you serious? Like, is he actually a rage monster?
Yeah.
That's probably why he's good at biotics, dude. Fuck.
Yes, pretty much. He has a faulty implant in his head because of that biotics.
That's fucking mental, dude.
He gets migraines.
Oh my god, they're probably fueled by his anger, dude. He gets angry, gets a migraine. It's just this... Oh my god,
and
dude.
if you romance Garrus, only because I won't even lie, I looked at Cade and I'm like, how did everyone fall for your fucking Ken cut haircut? Anyways, if you have a, like, because the game pre-select, like, oh, if you're a female chef, you romanced Cade in 1, even if you didn't play 1. He says, I'm glad you and Garrus finally got together.
I mean, let's be fair.
Garrus is the best boy.
Yeah, Garrus is the best romance. I was about to say, dude, like, Garrus is just a bro.
Garrus goes from seeing you as a soldier of the same part to a mentor, because that's the thing is, if you talk to him more than 1, once I got to play 1.
I didn't like him at first, I'll be honest. When I first played Mass Effect 1.
He was a cocky kid. He was a cocky kid.
He had too much to prove. That's exactly why I didn't like him. I was like, dude, there is nothing more dangerous than a loose cannon cop with something to prove. Like, that is some scary shit.
And it really shows their characters when Shepard goes missing. What do they go to?
Dude,
when
Gary went fucking, like, primal, man.
Garrus tried to be Shepard. He got a crew, he got a ship, and started trying to do good out there.
Wait, hold up. Garrus and Tali end up together?
Yeah, in Mass Effect 3, if you don't romance them at all, neither one of them, you can catch them hugging in the engine room.
Oh my god, that's so adorable, dude. That's some high school shit. I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
It is actually a good pairing because she becomes a voice for the Quarians in some of the footnotes, if you follow after Mass Effect events, she becomes a high voice of the Quarians, and because of Garrus's seat with the Turian army,
I mean, let's be
he
fair.
helps
It's Jerry. He
support it more.
don't put up with shit.
No. He gets. I mean, he's a general. Yeah, and you can say, "I'm happy for you too." Yeah, like you can, as your shepherd, you can be like, "This is a good match. Good on you. Love each other." Finger guns.
It warms the heart. Gosh.
Okay, where was I at though? No, Garrus gets his own ship and crew, and he tries to do good. That's why he goes to probably the worst place ever, Omega, to find and become a mercenary, more or less, with his crew.
Yeah, Archangel, right?
Yeah. But the whole time he's doing the Archangel thing, he is sending any money he gets, besides what he needs to continue what he's doing, to pay for his mom's medical bills. And his sister is the one contacting him because his dad doesn't like him.
That's why he's doing the mercenary shit?
Not 100%.
I was about to say, because I was getting the vibe of like he was just looking to carry as many bodies down into the grave before he went.
No, actually, that only happened after what's his name betrays him and gets his team killed.
Sedonis, yeah.
Before, he was doing it to try to make a difference. He knew that he could not make
At
money
Omega.
out of Shut. Hold on, shush. Omega, yeah.
I exclamation point. That's not me just stating fact. I mean, Omega, of all fucking places.
That's why he went to the worst possible place with the worst possible people to try to make a difference.
Yeah, but
Because
Ari's whole point is to make it fucking chaos. That's the whole reason why it exists.
But Ari gave Garrus her blessing to do it as long as he followed the rules that she had for him. And he did. And even she said, I don't mind what he was doing because he went after who I was okay with.
Yeah, but it's Ari.
Yeah. She always has she's the version of Raphael in Mass Effect. She always has a deal going on.
Yeah, but only when it suits her. That's more of the point of like, bro. I mean, there was probably some contracts that were real shady being exchanged. Let's not play into that game. I'm pretty sure Jerry even double checked it and was like, well, oops, shrug. You know what I mean?
Now here's the thing. Garrus was gonna go back to C-Sec after Mass Effect 1 because they like split up the Normandy crew.
He was gonna go back to be the cop.
He tried. Then he got word that his mom was sick and they couldn't afford everything. So he thought about it and said he's gonna try. And after finding out what happened to Shepard, he could not keep up with C-Sec, knowing Shepard was gone. That there's not somebody trying to do good for the galaxy.
Oh, Jerry.
So his mentor, Shepard, gone. And I'm taking this out of the romance. This is if you just take it as generic Shepard. Your mentor is gone. Someone who you saw deal with an enemy that you'd been trying to catch because you knew they were in the wrong. They were bad. They were corrupt. Is gone. No one is filling those shoes because they're afraid to step up to be a hero. He knows he can't be that hero, but he will do his fucking heart to do something good.
Hence why the crew.
Yes. And it was a mainly Turian crew, mainly because he got ex-soldiers. Because he needed people with combat experience. And he knew Sedonis from old missions when they were, because you start out as like a military school growing up in a Turian planet.
They do active service, yeah.
Yes. So he knew him from that, and they got some buddies together. So that's why Sedonis is traitoring him. Fucked him so much. Because think about what Garrus was thinking about here. I hate that I'm like Garrus I'm a fangirl for Garrus. I'm sorry.
Well, it's the equivalent of somebody that you grew up with all through school, basically.
Yes. He pulled Garrus away so that the team would die. Now, Sedonis says he did because he could not bring himself to have Garrus killed. Exactly.
I doubt. I press
No,
X.
he did. The whole team was supposed to go into that plant. Everyone. But Sedonis sent a scouting report that he thought he saw enemies.
But you can see why I have a problem with that, right?
Yeah. Because it's scummy.
Of all people, like honestly, like I don't even feel bad about Sedonis getting capped at all. I don't now.
Oh, I didn't.
I don't.
I don't make him.
Like
I don't make him cap it because I tell Garrus he wants you to do it because he's too much of a coward.
Yup.
It's the same reason why he couldn't kill you. He was too much a coward to face that guilt.
Yup, that's exactly what I was. That's what I was. My thought process. It's like that's why you kept Garrus around, you piece of shit.
Partly, he knew Garrus would want revenge after what happened.
He counted
That's
on
why,
it, dude.
Yeah. So when he found out Garrus lived, and then Garrus apparently does take a shot at Shepard twice when you're crossing the bridge to keep up the facade that Shepard's with those mercs attacking, because he's able to recognize Shepard no matter what. Because his little visor has enough genetic coding for people so he can help see people. He has a sniper's fucking headset. Well, he said, if you read some notes, he had to get it calibrated because Shepard's biology changed a little bit from the cybernetics.
He also had PTSD and wanted Garrus to kill him to rid the nightmares.
Because he wasn't eating. Sedonis wasn't eating. He wasn't drinking. He would stare in the mirror and see the faces of everyone.
Okay.
He literally was PTSD'd with guilt.
I don't mean to be that guy, right?
My headcanon is well, you stop Garrus, you do it yourself, because Garrus doesn't need to be the bad guy for once. You're Shepard, you can get away with it. You carry the guilt of the council or the ship, depending what happens. Shepard is known to carry the guilt of every decision. Their crew does not need to. Shepard's willing to pull the trigger to save a crew member.
Yeah, but at the same time, Jerry needed to do it. Like at the same time, like I know you get some like renegade points or whatever, but speaking from
it's
a character,
difference of the
he needed to do it.
Yeah.
He, like literally, from what I remember, was Jerry was basically going like obsessive over it, like frothing at the mouth, obsessive.
Only the whole thing is like he's been frothing and he sees this big evil enemy. What he finds is a pretty much dying Turian, a wounded animal laying there waiting for the kill.
Gosh, I don't know. That just makes me fucking sucks my teeth. That's all I gotta say. Just yup.
So that's where that is, and then of course the Krogan are always fun. Like Grunts is my favorite loyalty mission. Mainly for the lines of, oh, he's going through puberty. So what? Do you take Gary? He's like, what? We just take him to the bar and buy him a girl? It's like, is that how that works?
I don't know, man. Okay, like, Sedonis was obviously captured and forced and blackmailed into a situation, right?
It's implied yes.
So, I'm just saying, like, I've played D&D characters and stuff like that. I haven't been in a hostage situation like that. But the last thing you do is you give whatever the fuck that they're asking you to give them. Because even if you do...
That's right! There was a comic about this. I forgot about it. There's actually a comic that fills in this. Yes. He is blackmailed. And I think he kept Garrus alive, not because of the guilt, because he knew Garrus would hunt down the group that did it and stop the blackmailing. Because if Garrus lived, he would hunt them down obsessively, because it's who Garrus is. I just think he didn't expect Garrus to blame him as much as it did, even despite the explanation he could give. It's part of the reason why he just accepted that Garrus was going to kill him. Is because he knew Garrus would not listen to reason for getting his team killed. Because it is one of the mercenary bands that forces the plant to explode, killing the team, but not Garrus and not Sedonis. Because they go into it's like a fuel plant of some kind, or a refining plant. They're supposed to get like some intel or hostages, something like that. It's some sort of op where you gotta go in, get the shit, and leave. But
Snatch and grab.
yeah, but word was sent to Garrus that there might have been a scouting party elsewhere, only to find there was nothing there. And when he comes back, the team is dead because the plant explodes. And as he's looking through the bodies, because Garrus is not going to leave dead bodies, he's going to collect what things he can.
Well, you need dog tags, dude. Identification. Yeah. It's kind of a big deal.
There is no Sidonus, and he gets wind that he survived. But why would he not stay? Why would he not do this? And Garrus suddenly, being Garrus, pieces it together very quickly. That Sidonus has something to do with it, and then he hunts it down. He finds out that Sidonus was told, he didn't know about the blackmail as much, but he's like, Sidonus let the team in, didn't go in, and had to send Garrus away. Because Garrus would be able to catch it too, because how he's anal about everything. That eye for detail he has.
Well, snipers aren't stupid.
Yeah. Vindication, yeah.
I do agree. I like Krogans out of all the races. I like Krogans simply because they're not. Out of all the races, they're the dudes that are not gonna stab you in the back and pull manipulation bullshit. They're just gonna run right at you and shotgun you. You know what I mean? Like there's no fucking around.
Isn't it that it's also for them? They imply that they put, if you keep Eve alive, she more or less keeps the Krogan chiefs in check.
Well, yeah, because it's sexual dimorphism. That's how Krogans work. It's a matriarchy. That's how the Krogans work.
Yeah. So she's in charge.
Yeah.
And because of because of how much time she spent with, I know his name. Give me a moment.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Blood for the blood god.
I don't remember who. I remember his name. I know his name. Solarian guy. Morton.
Oh, Morton, the doctor?
Yeah, because Eve spent so much time with Morton, and Morton is not your average Solarian. He has more human quirks, like a human ADHD kid.
Yeah, because he's fucking old.
Well, yes, he is
for
very
a Solarian.
old.
For a Solarian. He's like 50 years old, but I mean, he's ancient for a fucking Solarian.
Yeah, and he's seen some shit, so he's kind of meant, like, that's why he starts singing random
Dude,
songs.
not only has he seen shit, Ariana, he's done shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was one of the original science ops for the Genophades. So he was trying to undo his own work.
That's fucked.
He made it his own life goal to undo his work.
Well, yeah, because originally Morden was all for it. Like, he was sold on it.
And then he realized what it did.
Well, because people started basically trying to... very much like, you got to think like a medical doctor, right? Like, you can't have doubts, if that makes sense. Right? So, Morden, at that point, he was fully convinced what he did with the Genophage was the right decision. Did it suck?
Yeah.
But it was the right thing to do.
He says, it was the right decision at the right time.
Yup.
Now it's the wrong decision.
But what sowed those seeds of doubt? It was the moment that Morden got the fuck out of Omega and he literally saw at Tuchanka itself and literally had to not only see the fucking damage, but he had to smell it. He had to taste it. He had to witness what the after effects are. Because much like what Mass Effect is and RPGs are, every choice that you make has this far-reaching branch. Right? You may not know it at the time, but that branch is going to swing back at you at some point. Unfortunately, that's just how it be, man.
I just like him as one of them is real good.
Like
my
Morden, seeing that female literally ripped open as they basically did a
C-section.
Yeah, basically, even though that it was confirmed 100% it wasn't going to fucking work in the first place. And it was... Yeah. It was yeah. I think that was the snapping moment for Morden.
Yeah.
For real. Like, the moment he saw that, he was like, I gotta fix this.
Because they're willing to do crazy shit to try and
They are
have
literally
kids.
killing themselves and torturing themselves to have children.
And yet he finds they're doing it because he finds the consent forms to all this. Like, someone did it legit. It was not we kidnapped these Krogans. Like, they consented to this shit.
There was a lot of revelations. To
Yeah,
be fair.
he became religious. He started praying to something. That's right.
Honestly, I felt the worst for Rex. Like, Rex was just like, I just want what's best for my people.
Rex does become, if you follow him and keep him alive the best you can.
He's the leader in Tuchanka, yeah, reforming the tribes and shit. Like, actually,
And
diplomacy.
He does, and because he listens to Eve too. That's the thing. Eve has just as much stubbornness as he does and strong-headedness that they're help check and balance. Well, she can be that cold and calculated. She also has that bit of humanity to her through a Solarian in a funny way.
Wait, Ashley. What? I never failed that
Ashley
dialogue
will
check.
shoot. Ashley shoots Rex if you don't succeed the Paragon choice, or
Are you
you
fucking
shoot Ashley.
kidding me?
Yep. You need.
Holy shit, Ash! Like, I knew you were fucking racist, but holy fuck, because I haven't even seen the cutscene, but in my mind, I already know how that shit would have gone down. She would have grabbed a rifle, not even thought twice, clapping him.
No, she doesn't.
That's fucked.
There is one warning, and he just says pretty much "screw you," and she goes, "All right, fuck around, find out." Bam.
Did Ashley warn him, or was it Shepard?
I think it's both. I think Ashley tells him to stand down. Shepard says like, "Hey Rex, you need to calm down. It's gonna be okay."
Why wouldn't
he says, "No, I won't."
Dude, holy shit, bro. Hold up.
I will have.
I stand up out of my chair. Hold the fuck on. Are you?
Yeah.
You're telling me that she couldn't even wait a second to let Shepard do his thing? The motherfucker that's like literally Mr. Diplomacy?
Yeah.
Like holy shit, bro.
It's a Paragon Shepherd can talk every NPC out of anything.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying like holy fuck, bro.
Not to mention, there's another time that happens. Oh gosh.
You know, on the other side of the fence for Baldur's Gate, I didn't hesitate to stab Astarion through the chest when he tried to eat me. My first
But
playthrough.
that's the thing. Astarion's a vampire. Like, they in nature are conniving.
And they look at you like food sacks. That not only that, but the first time I was playing with my crew, I even
You called it.
I kind of wish Dre was around because I said to Dre, I was like, if this motherfucker looks at me like a steak, and he's anywhere near me at nighttime, I'm like, I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Literally that very night for that long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can actually kick Ashley out of the crew if you don't like what she did after Rex. You can just tell her to leave because you don't need that on the crew.
Well, yeah, no, because I gesture towards all the previous things that have come to light. Like this is fucked.
And there's no way to have an Ashley or a Cade in any era. The only thing I have that Cade redeems himself for that Ashley doesn't is in Mass Effect 3 when you're saving the council again. Caden shows a bit more trust for Shepard when he says, when your Shepard goes, "Trust me, the human counselor is evil. He's the one who planned this." Ashley is still on edge, has the rifle pretty much trained on you the entire time, but Cade lowers it.
Oh.
So while at first he doesn't like you in Mass Effect 2 for what you've done, he apologizes. Definitely after getting the shit beat out of him and how you react.
Dude, Ash is still pissed. I remember that.
Yeah, Ash is always mad because she gets her ass kicked by a robot. Cade is like, I just got my ass kicked by a Cerberus robot and I'm alive. Cade's like, I got my ass kicked by a Cerberus robot. I wish I died.
That's so fucked.
The animation he does is the same animation Anderson does at the end.
You know what? On that note, who looked at Udina and said, you know what? This guy that is like known for manipulation and you know, being in the gambling circuits and stuff like that. Yeah, he's the guy I think should represent all humanity. Like who the fuck, man? Like I understand like he got there through manipulation, but really? Like not everybody's as corrupt as they like to make it sound, you know what I mean?
Okay. Here's the thing, but yet some of the big wigs of the Alliance, like Anderson and what's the other one?
Yeah, but I mean, Anderson only got propped up with Udina because Udina kept propping him up through like this weird osmosis thing where they're like jerking each other off for a bit. Anderson even admits it. What the fuck? Oh. I guess I answered my own question, huh? There's a lot of political jerking off. It flabbergasts me that out of all the people, Anderson is like the only human being that's like, hey guys, kind of fucked. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like one guy? Really?
What was the other thing?
It's weird statistics. Like there's like, okay, if you have 10 people and you hear like, oh, they're corrupted. It's like I'm thinking statistics here. I'm thinking like maybe like 3 people. You know, like Among Us, you know what I mean? I'm like, maybe there's like 3, maybe 2, you know what I mean? Possibly even 1, you know what I mean? Not like 9 out of the 10. Because if they're all corrupted, then why is that one guy not corrupted? You see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense.
See, one of the things with the council is that if you kept the old council, they will give you Shepherd your Spectre status back in 2.
Yeah.
So you get it back in 3 no matter what. But the new council does not trust Shepherd because you let the old one die, despite the fact you did it to save a whole lot more people than the
because of the giant space shrimp? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? God, it's all coming, like, the more we talk about this, there's more story shit that just, like, makes me fucking angry. Yeah.
You can somehow convince them, but I don't remember.
You know who's the most positive character that had, like, such a good turnaround? Jack.
Yeah, Jack went from being...
Not because she shares my name, I mean because literally...
He went from being this edgy teenage kid in an adult body, pissed off all the time, to she becomes pretty much a mentor for kids with bionic issues. She takes care of them. She even asks you, like, I have these kids, I don't know what I want to do with them. In the bar, she's like, they could go to the front lines, or they can stay in the back and do support.
Well, besides that, just the way she teaches too. Like, dude, she doesn't even curse. If I'm remembering that correctly.
She is part of her contract that she's got to cut down on the cursing.
Oh, so it wasn't even a character thing. It was literally okay.
It was. She started doing it even when they were out of the school. She still cut the cursing down until she finally says.
Well, she's still under contract, baby.
Well, yeah, but at that point they don't care.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she just did it because some of them were younger, but she did try.
See, I never had a singular problem with Thane. Legit.
Thane made me sad. He was my second favorite, legitimately. It's Garrus Thane Legion. Dude,
what do you mean? He succeeded at everything that he wanted to do.
I know.
Like, he's a Giga Chad. That's why he's like, I'm fine dying. I have my son and shit.
I'm gonna just grab my face and hold it because it's like my thing that broke me because I thought, oh, that prayer, oh, okay, I guess he just wanted us there for his final rites, and you find out, not for him. It's not for him. It's for you.
For Shepherd. Yeah.
It's literally praying for you because his son even goes, oh, we've already prayed his last rites. And I'm like, okay, it's just father and son, that's cool. It's like, but father son praying over Shepherd because you're friend to the family.
Well, the thing is too, right? Is like, especially with the like Shepherd even admits it like out loud, whether you're femme Shep or male Shep, that they have a lot of regret.
Yeah.
What does Thane say? Out of all the characters, he constantly brings up terrible shit that's happened, but there is one thing that he says: he doesn't regret anything. He's disappointed on what happened with Koyet, for sure, because his son's following down his dark path that he didn't want him to set.
But he gets him on the right path because his son starts talking to the priests. So he starts finding some inner peace, I guess that's a nice way to say it, and starts doing some good.
Well, yeah, because he had to tell his son, like, hey, man, you don't have to do this.
And it's implied that he met his wife because he was supposed to shoot her.
Gosh.
I blink. I'm leaving it at that. Because how he says it is, he describes it as if he was looking at her through a scope. I know, I just keeping it kind because I know the whole killer with waifu is a touchy subject in some D&D stories we know. And she kind of, I don't remember if it's the whole, this is the only part that I didn't remember from Thane, is if his wife got killed by the people that he was supposed to, the people that contracted him, or if he did fulfill it eventually.
Do it.
Yeah. That's the only...
The Hanar are literally fucking assholes. They seem really polite because of the way that they talk and they pronounce themselves, but they're some dirty jellies, I'll tell you that.
Well, considering one pulled a gun on a C-Sect officer, yeah. That's Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, they're crazy. Same as what's it called? Because we played a lot of the, I shouldn't say a lot, but we played the Mass Effect tabletop RPG, which is like Dungeons & Dragons, but Mass Effect. You know what I'm saying? It's actually a really good system.
My least favorite rest is the Batorni. They have like the 6 eyes and a pug nose.
Batani?
Batani, something like that. They're another one of the humanoid races, but not humanoid. Yeah, you got.
Oh, the Batarians. Yeah, fuck them.
Because they're all smugglers and pirates. That's all they are. They're nothing but bandits.
I just don't like them because they're like, stupid monkey, and I'm like, stupid 6-eye with no nose, angry face, throws a banana. Like, fuckers, man.
My favorite. See, you even find people and you tell them to chill the fuck out like that. Like, one's willing to shoot Shepard, and you're like, are you gonna do it? You gonna pull the trigger?
Oh, hey, wait. Reaper might have a cool fact for us. Shoot, buddy.
Let's see.
I think it's pretty memes, though, with the contact war with the Turians and humans, where they just kind of collectively, like...
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. But I just laugh because humans and Turians are kind of like, yeah, we can fuck each other up, so like we're not gonna do that anymore. Yeah,
it's like truce, but not. We just sort of stare at each other angrily.
It's a collective agreement to not throw hands.
They believe in they go to heaven through their eyes. So the more eyes, the higher chance they get to heaven. So they make fun of all the 2-eyed races.
That's fucking hilarious.
See, I just hold the flashbangs like, then you're not going to heaven.
I have to remember that. I have to put that in my brain folder. Because there'll come a time when we play the Mass Effect tabletop game, and I'm gonna be like, that Batarian, I'm gonna use all my fingies.
You're just gonna have monkey grip his head.
Fucking rights, yeah. I'll be like,
Though
I'll tell him to go to hell.
My
Right?
my little favorite thing ever to be a meme in the Mass Effect that they kept is the fish in the fucking Citadel water.
I gotta know.
Those
Are there actually fish there?
There are no fish there.
How do you know?
Because you can find news reports about Krogans trying. You remember the Krogans that talk to you in Mass Effect 2? On Citadel?
The ones that you walk by and they're casually talking? Yeah.
There's a report in 3.
Don't you fucking dare tell me that he fucking drowned.
There were 2 Krogans got busted.
Oh my god. I gotta know. We gotta know though. Did they find any fish? Okay.
It was the we finally have confirmed that there are no fish because they were pissed. There are no fish.
Oh, of course, and it's Krogans. I'm pretty sure they're like crocodiles, where they can like hold their breath for a long ass time, right?
But they're dense as fuck, so they sunk.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
So they more or less had to get like the rescue. The Turian would drown.
Oh yeah, no, because they don't got cheek flaps.
Yeah. It's implied that that's one reason Garrus doesn't like water planets. If you take him to the mission in Mass Effect 3, that you're literally on a shipwreck.
Oh my gosh, that poor guy. Are you serious?
He's terrified. He doesn't and that's why he panics when Shepard goes under the water, even if you're not romancing. He panics when you're under there.
Bro,
but if you romance and you go down there, he is livid. He's like, why do you keep doing stupid shit? I love you, bitch, but you're stupid. Why do you... I laugh that they can drown, but he wears like a fucking water dish around his head with how his armor is designed.
Oh yeah, their helmets do look like fucking oh god, I was gonna say their helmets look like the guys from Daft Punk, man.
Yeah. Not just that, but how their like armor makes like a cup around their head.
Well, another thing too you gotta think about is like Turian's got like a barrel shaped torso, which is like, it doesn't sound like a big deal, but like, I'm just saying, I have pretty wide set shoulders and I get fucking annoyed. You know what I mean? Slamming into shit.
Also, the fact that you technically Shepard and Garrus should not change bodily fluids, and careful for love bites.
I'm thinking about this too much, but like, do you think Turians like? Do you think their bites are like Komodos? Because think about it, right? Because they got the cheek flaps and their mouth is basically always exposed, right? It would have to go either two ways, where either their mouth is like leathery and dry as fuck, or the other way, which is they're constantly slobbering all over the place.
It's the other way, actually.
Dry and leathery.
They have a drier bite. It's.
I'm just saying. Think about the smooching. I mean,
that's
you
why
know,
their
like,
version of affection is more in the form like a cat they headbutt.
Are you serious?
Yes. Like birds nuzzle. That's what they do. And they hear the little.
Yeah, but when I hear a
so...
headbutt, I mean, I'm.
You're not Krogan headbutt. They do like the, like if you romance in Mass Effect 2, they just touch foreheads together.
Okay.
And and the whole thing is they have the sub vocals. So when his little chittering and things happening, that's why if you have him and things are going on in the party that he doesn't approve, you'll start seeing his little
mandibles freaking out. Yeah.
Freaking out. Yeah. Because that's him trying to communicate, but Shepard doesn't hear it, and other Turians will kind of mimic things.
They are, yeah, no, that is true. Yeah,
So they're not super effective. That's why he's so awkward with trying to figure out
He's just a dork.
how to.
It's great.
Yes, he's a dork. I believe it. Hold on. I believe it is canon because Tally watches it, and if you say that Tally and Garrus get together eventually, it means they're friends in another world, which they are. They do. They become friends. If you are dating one or the other, they are friends. They watch that fucking Korean Spanish soap opera together.
What?
Love in the Florian, like it's romance of the Florian. It's like Tally watches a romance show. That is with a Korean actor and a Turian actor.
I feel like you're fucking with me.
I'm not. Tally watches.
Anna, you fucking look me directly in this face and you tell me. you're fucking
Hold
with
on.
me, right? This is
No,
a troll.
I'm not. Oh my god.
Like a Spanish soap opera made by Koreans.
Yep. With the Turian male lead.
Okay.
There it is.
I see how it is. I'm googling.
I'm trying to find the. It's like the
Fate and Flotilla.
Love in the Flotilla something.
Fate and Flotilla.
Yeah, Fleet and the Flotilla Citadel DLC scene.
Hey, let's.
What in the fuck am I looking up, dude? What the fuck? I feel
Okay.
dirty even looking at this.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Come on, here I got it for you. This is the clip.
Don't send me clips. Come on now.
Well,
Oh
that's
shit,
the
we have a plot summary. Hello.
Oh my gosh. That is the clip from Mass Effect 3 of the Citadel DLC. So it's the House Party DLC with Evil Shep. That's a whole nother can of worms, Evil Shep. Just saying.
I love how it describes they basically have like a lover's montage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
I wasn't.
This is all
checking you.
DLC shit, right?
Yes.
That's
This
what
is
I'm
the
gathering?
DLC that is
Okay.
also canon. This is from Mass Effect 3's.
That's probably
Citadel
why I
season.
have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, this is one of the ones you said you didn't play.
No,
This is the same one where.
what? Clone Shep?
Yeah. Citadel CSC has a eviler, even if you're renegade, version of Shepard. That is a clone.
Oh.
I will let you play my Mass Effect Legendary Edition on my Xbox one day.
No, I mean I bought the Legendary Edition. Like more recently, I should say, like a couple months ago when it was on sale.
You need to play Mass Effect 3.
I don't know if I want to do it. I
It's
kind of like
funny
my
as
head headcanon, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, you should. Because it literally has a moment where all your crew members that you have recruited in 3 show up to shoot a shit ton of enemies. And if you're, depending on who, at least for me, it was Garrus, says, and that is how the Citadel ran out of bullets. Because everyone is like shooting their full auto in the building.
Oh, dude, no, man. The first time I played Mass Effect, man, I actually streamed it, and I romanced Tally because she is the sweetheart.
I do think it's funny. You romance Tally, I romance Garrus.
So when I say I actually played Mass Effect, I mean I sat down and played 1, 2, 3, like back to back to back on stream.
That's what I did.
The time before that, when I was like I romanced Ashley, that was back on the 360, back in like 2007, 2008, some fucking time around there. Fuck, when was it? A long ass time ago. A long ass time ago. I just have a really good memory for role playing games because I'm fucking
I
stupid.
wasn't, by the way, I wasn't pulling your leg. There is a romance opera, soap opera.
I believe you. I looked it up. I read
Yep.
the summary for it.
Yep. And Tally makes you watch it with Shepard.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Okay,
Not a whole bunch,
in
all
that
of it.
context, that's adorable as fuck.
Yeah. Depending on what Shepard you are, you watch it together. And she quotes some of the movie. Well, the soap opera.
That's so
'Cause
fucking cute, though. That is, actually,
Yeah.
now I think about it.
And that's one of the reasons why people say, oh, her and Garrus are definitely gonna get, because the female Turian lead dates a Turian male lead. And they actually do kiss, and she said she was sick for like 2 months after the kiss, but it made the scene worth it. Like, the actress took her helmet off to do the kiss scene with the Turian.
Aw.
Yeah. So it's implied, the headcanon is implied that Garrus watches it with Tally to learn about romance. And why some of his things are really quirky.
Oh. Oh my gosh, that's why he says like the fucking one-liners and his deliveries are like that. Oh my fucking god, dude.
Good for you, your boyfriend is Archangel. Mm-hmm. Thermal clip joke. I don't think I remember that one.
But my favorite scene with Garrus is when you're down in the ship and you're basically shooting the shit. Like in my head canon, you know, they're obviously having like a couple of beers because they're obviously like R&R bullshitting. You know what I mean? In the barracks.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that's right. The one where it's like, oh, you know me, I like to savor to the last moment before I take a shot. I was thinking that last shot, and there's like a pause, and your Shepard gives him like a smirk. And he's like, that went horribly wrong.
Oh my god, he is a dork, dude.
But do you see why I like him?
Yeah, I do.
Do you see why I like you? You're just as dorky to me.
It just makes me laugh because, you know, by that context, just like, I love Garrus, but at the same time, he's the kind of guy that I would give duties to because I can't be fucked to do it.
Yeah. In Mass
Like,
Effect
bless his
1 and
heart.
2, he's... In Mass Effect 1 and 2, he's very much okay, I'll do my duties. Mass Effect 3, he steps into the leadership role. He talks to his dad, and his dad believes him about the Reapers and convinces the army to start doing some prep. And when he sees Shepard on that planet, he immediately grabs her. Like, there is no hesitation. He's like, hold on, is that my girl? Move aside. Now, he doesn't go for a hug, but he does grab her hands, like both hand squeezes, you know, like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put double handhold and says, I'm really glad you're okay. I heard about, like, immediately it's, I'm glad you're okay. I heard about Earth, but I knew you would get out. Literally say, I had faith you weren't going down that easy.
Yeah, no, man. Shepard. Come on, man.
Yeah. And it's just like, the delivery of that. I do spout on. Because even then, Shepard's like, we have a friend, like, there's someone down there I care about. Or there's a friend down there. Oh gosh, another fun fact with Reaper. What is the only
hell
other,
yeah.
what is...
Let's go.
Yeah. See, we haven't even got to my third favorite, which is Legion. I only like the sniper boys.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to feel sorry for him. Like, I remember a lot of people were like, man, I mean, you're not really helping Legion, though. You're just helping Geth. And I'm like, dude, like, Legion is Geth. They are Geth. We are Geth. Like, hello. Like, that's
when she... Yeah, Garrus Lance to do. Because that's the thing. Out of all of them, Garrison Shepard's romance is one that had the most blushing, like, flesh to it. But nicely.
Fuck you, Shepard and Tally.
For a female Shepard, Garrus had the most fleshed out romance. Even if you romance Caden, the romance is, you feel there's
okay, in that
dark
context,
shadow there.
yeah, no, hands down, I fully agree with you. Hands down, here's the trophy. I fully agree with you on that one, dude. Fuck.
Because even male Shepherd in Ashley, you can feel there is not something there that is supposed to be there.
You know what's funny is, as we're talking about this, you know what I think is really hilarious? Nobody romances Liara. I mean, I didn't, because, like...
See, I don't just...
She's too innocent in Mass Effect 1, man. Like, to the point where it's like, she's dangerous,
she's too much
naive.
of a child.
Exactly!
She's too much of a child in Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 2, she goes from being this child to like, oh, I'm now a corporate girl. And you're like, okay. But then you get Mass Effect 2 later. Mass Effect 2 later, like, oh, now she's the shadow broker? Question mark?
Yeah.
In the Mass Effect 3, she's like, oh yeah, I am full on the shadow broker, and I can get you anything you want.
Dude, I had a dialogue whiplash during like Mass Effect 2, because I was like, you're telling me the person that is like clandestine, doing all this shady shit, basically knows about the Reapers and crap like that, is the good little Catholic Christian girl from down the corner? Are you fucking kidding me?
You say that, but that little girl gets with the Prometheus.
There's a reason why. What?
Eventually, she
How?
wears him down
What?
enough.
Who? Prometheans are dead. What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Mass Effect 3 DLC, you get one alive.
No. Fuck.
Yep.
Nope. I'm never
He's a
installing
dick.
that game. I'm sorry.
He's a dick at first.
Well, yeah. I mean, I gesture towards what's implied is the Prometheans are smart motherfuckers. To me, that's whack. Javik.
Yep, that's the Promethean's name.
Dude, if my name was Javik, I'd be pissed too.
And he knows about how Solarians were originally frogs. Humans were primates. Krogans
Are you actually? You're being serious?
I am.
That's fucked.
And how Asari were still barely understanding basic electronics. Because Asari are almost just as old.
So they're old as shit then. Sorry, for real.
Because they were there for some of the Arctic. They were still primitive, but not super primitive.
Yeah, but I mean, they had the basic understanding of electricity. That's no small feat, man.
But at that point, the Prometheans were already doing space travel.
But I mean, how long have the Prometheans been around for? Okay, wait, whoa, okay, hold up. So that would mean the only reason why I'm asking this is because I would assume that the fucking sole survivor of the Prometheans would have some acknowledgement, even in passing, right? Did they piggyback their technology?
Yeah, it's implied that every generation.
Holy shit! So we're in just one giant circle jerk, basically.
That it is implied that for as long as they knew, there was the Reapers going around. Prometheans were the ones who got the closest to defeating them with that crucible before we finished it and got it to work.
Which is all bullshit anyways, because like their final solution wasn't even a real solution. It was more of like a shrug agreement, if anything.
Mass Effect 3, there's an option for you combine them, which I was like, eh. Yeah.
But I mean as scuffed as it is the best solution for everyone.
Yeah.
Is it scuffed? Completely. But out of the 3 scenarios that's given you, that's the best one.
Yeah. What was
they
the
didn't
other
know where
thing?
the catalyst was. What?
They didn't know where the Citadel was? That's what it was? Because the catalyst was part of the Citadel?
So,
Because the Prometheus didn't build the Citadel.
see, this is what frustrates me with the writing. Really. So, like, is the catalyst itself, is it, like, an amalgamation of, like, the Reaper's fucking force? You know what I'm saying?
The
Like, their hive mind? Or...
Okay, no. The Citadel was originally thought to maybe be
No, the
a
catalyst.
space... No,
That's what I'm asking about. The kid.
the catalyst was the Citadel. It is a giant machine.
Yeah.
It's implied that it was probably like a Noah's Ark with how it's built to accommodate almost every race.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's got its own.
And look where it was hiding. It was hiding in
by itself, isolated. Yeah.
In like in a nebula storm, the clouded stars.
This is so, dude.
Okay, now this is me who was a bit of an astrology kid. In the actual, it's also a giant mass relay. Yes. So think about it. You have a Noah's Ark. It has every race on those arms. Think about it. Each arm could have supported a race enough to jumpstart a population. Most of the planets, at least enough systems, have one of the Mass Effect relays get to their location, right?
Yeah.
I kind of looked at Halo how they did the same thing if you follow some of the stories. In one of the attempts to probably defeat the Reapers, they saved people and hid them away. And waited for the Reapers to retreat again. And the little custodian robots, librarians or whatever they are, that you scan in the first game, don't count as an organism because they're a machine more. They're like more machine than organism.
The keepers, the little
the
insect dudes
keepers.
that do maintenance and shit.
They released them like the Forerunners did. They put the races back on planets they were from. That's my puts on tinfoil hat. Is that the Citadel was originally Noah's Ark. They had enough space travel to get the people on the ships and send them out. But because they probably lost a bit of starting from scratch, that they more or less went back to primitive nature and everyone evolved at their own rate as human as they could. Like they said, humans were the last ones to be found. We were further away. Our gate was hidden on a planet, was embedded in Mars.
Yeah.
So it's implied that ours got damaged somehow.
It's also kind of scuffed too, because like in the 40K universe, the Adeptus Mechanicus,
yeah,
like their whole shtick is that they've basically have lost technology on Mars and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that was a fun caveat.
So it's implied that because everyone knows Mars and Earth have enough similarities that like it just needs terraforming and we could probably take over it. That's the only way I'm going to say that.
You know what I thought was kind of fucked? I'm pretty sure I don't know if they changed it for the new edition, but I remember there being like a slight, like, I think there was like a paragraph talking about how people try to colonize Mercury. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Even as humans, the only thing we have, even our moon, we didn't colonize. We just made it into a
base. Yeah.
Yeah, it was base. Mars we found it became a scientific place.
I have a fun fact. The AI that was in charge at the moon is Edie.
Yeah, original Edie.
Oh man, this is some good shit.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Reaper. Take care, man. It was dope.
It is 4 a.m. Shit.
Yeah. No, that's how you know it's a good time.
Like, an hour and a half talking about Mass Effect lore in Baldur's Gate at a table like a podcast.
I mean, it was a good time.
Oh yeah, no. And that's not. We didn't even finish.
Cheers, man.
We still have. We haven't touched Miranda. We haven't talked about
What
Joker
about
and Edie.
Miranda?
Exactly. What about the cheerleader? Her quest from the first game, I mean, it's her from second to third is the same. Save my sister.
Well, not only that, but just her whole character arc is kind of vapid, let's be fair.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, my dad made me so genetically perfect, and I'm so good at everything, and he gives me, like, lots of money. But I fucking hate his guts, because he tells me to do things, and I don't want to do it. So I joined Cerberus.
Well, no, it's implied that she was genetically modified to be the perfect little cybernetic daughter.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you understand what I'm saying, right? Yeah. It's like the way that she talks about it is just, oh, woe is me. And it's just like...
So did you have a sister who's, like, being genetically modified too?
Yeah, like, what about her, man? It's like, oh yeah, right, my sister. We gotta save her. It's like, what?
Are you dumb?
At least it was Zaid, man. As brutal as this sounds, right? Like, okay.
Zaid was the merc.
Yes, he was. He was hardcore as fuck. See,
I barely reckon. I didn't know him as well. He's one of the ones I didn't mess with much.
Because he didn't really have, like, the interviewee conversations that you would normally have with your other crewmates, right?
He's kind of like, I'm here, you pay me, I'm good.
But that lies in Zaid's simplicity. What I'm getting at is his side quest is fucking gold. It really is. From a dungeon master's perspective, for a one-shot, you know, character mission, you know, like character adventure, is pretty good.
I actually don't remember his loyalty mission.
You go to a planet, and they're making chemical weapons, if I remember correctly. And during the scuffle, you can decide to chase the target, which is the whole reason why Zaid is there in the first place, or you can kind of help the people that have been captured, these scientists, more or less. You can help them out. Right? But you can talk Zaid out of, like, you know, not being petty. I didn't, though. Obviously, I didn't go full Paragon, but I didn't go full Renegade either. I was just kind of choosing. I was just playing my character, man.
Yeah.
Which is like, we're here to kill this one guy. Look how much destruction he's caused. Get it over with. I want to go home. I don't want to sit here and have a philosophical morality debate. You know what I mean? Which is basically like the writers basically telling you, you know, like elbowing you. You shouldn't let him do it. You shouldn't let him do it. It's bad for his soul. Like, it's Zaid. He doesn't care.
He's already done.
He's already over it. Yeah, exactly. If anything, this is just correcting a mistake. Like, yeah, it's been bothering him because he basically got shuffled out of his, you know, his gang. But at the same time, right? It's just weird place morality. Like, it's so weird. There's a couple games I can think of. Like, the first Knights of the Republic is like that. There's a couple situations where it's just like, is this really the right decision? Really?
Yeah. Forgot about it, Zaid. Why? I didn't take it very often.
Yeah?
It was almost always, for me, it's always Garrus and either... I took either Garrus or Grunt, or it was Garrus and Tally.
Yeah, they're just a good party to have, too.
Yeah, because I was always a soldier, so I didn't really need another big gunner. I had the Long Ranger and a meat shield as Grunt, or Tally as her tech with the turrets. So, I just never needed him. So he was like another soldier class, so why would I want someone to replace me? Just saying, I liked scanning all the planets, but fuck does it take so much time. I don't know if it's better or worse than going on the planet with the Mako.
I think it had janky physics.
The manga it's still janky, even Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition. Moon said that 3 kind of got rid of it all. You kind of just go to a planet and it's like, yeah, there's something here. No, there's something here. I was like, okay. I actually had a checklist for planets for Mass Effect 3 because I'm one of those, I go everywhere. Ugh. I don't think if there's anything. Oh, goodness. Oh, my phone's gonna die. Shit, I gotta turn that off.
You know,
you're
talking about like, I mean, we are playing Baldur's Gate. I still, to this day, I still don't feel bad for Will.
No. He
Not
made
at all.
his bed and he's alive.
Fucking rights he did. Stupid idiot.
Like, the only one I feel sorry for is Karlach, and that's because it was not her choice to go to
No, it was never her fucking choice, which is the tragedy.
Gordet's pretty much sold it out, and she's been pretty much this child dreaming of getting free of a hell.
Yeah, which is kind of fucked up, considering that's what they used as the carrot on the stick.
Yeah.
Like, keep killing demons and stuff like that, you'll eventually get out. That is
But
scuff.
she can't leave because of the thing in her hellish heart.
But that's the thing.
Her infernal engine.
But that's the thing, right? Like, Karlach even admits that she doesn't even know if there is a cure. It takes Dammon, who she basically, you know, kind of loves.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I unfortunately had that bit spoiled. He does write her a letter hoping her he gives us a letter to give to Karlach in the hopes. Yeah. And it says, I hope that you are okay and safe, and I'm still not giving up finding a way.
As I was saying, it literally takes Dammon to tell her. Like, there's hope for sure, but let's be realistic. Yeah, let's be realistic. It's not gonna happen.
He has to find a way to bring the hell to this plane around her heart.
Babe, it's not that easy.
I know it's not, but he's gonna die trying, and I feel bad for him. This thing, he was in Avernus too. He was one of the like a forge master, more or less, to put it nicely.
He's basically Einsteining his way through it. Like, nobody's done it before, obviously. That's what I'm saying. It's fucking sad.
It's still, I mean, he still does great for her being able to, you know, hey, you can touch people and you're not gonna just immediately burn out in the next like 3 days. Because it's implied that this takes, so like your story of from the ship to Elder Brain is supposed to be like a couple months of stuff. Like, it's not just a week journey.
No, fuck no.
It is implied that it's supposed to be like 2-3 months that we've been doing this.
See, that's kind of the disconnect though, because when you take your first long rest, everybody acts like it's so significant that they haven't changed. That's the disconnect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like that's the kind of shit you say after it's been a week. Like, for real.
They at least showed some, like, love this game. They did a fantastic job. Small details, like the fact that give us a bit of a weather change. I'm not saying you gotta go make it snow, but like just make the leaves in the grove change color from green to brown.
Well, see, that's where you're in the D&D conundrum, because you there's got to be time that passes, but there can't be so much.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There's also, you got to think too, how much can you get done without doing a long rest? Really think about that for a moment. Right?
Theoretically, you're only supposed to go like a total of 12 hours in a D&D game.
Yeah, but
before you have to
let's
rest.
be fair. In practice, that shit don't happen. We literally...
No.
I gesture towards our campaign that we're currently playing in Baldur.
Yeah, we've done like... We've rested more because we had to move areas than
How many long
by choice.
rests? Which are like 8 rests, so it'd be considered a night. We've had 5... like 5 under long rests. You're telling me we did all this shit in like under a week?
Yeah, no,
This is shit that most adventurers don't even fucking touch within years, dog.
Exactly.
Like Ajax is fucking jealous
You
over
think
here.
about
You know
how
what I mean?
fast, and I mean, you see the time progression that happens from like that. It takes weeks for ships to get placed.
Fuck, traveling
isn't-
on foot anywhere.
Yeah, that ship is already there before we get there. So it's implied that that ship from the tower is going to take at least what, a week, 2 weeks at best to get there. We show up as soon as they're unloading it.
Here's the thing too. You got to keep in mind that they're D&D's a fantastical fantasy world where magic exists.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, after watching somebody that's DM'd a long time play a magic NPC, like the way that a wizard, like if you're a level 7, actually, you know what? Speaking of, the character at the magic store, the Sundries, the name escapes me.
Dickhead.
The dickhead, yeah. That's basically what high-level spellcasters are like.
They build towers to their ego.
Well, it's a defensible spot, and again, a really good point. It's an ego thing. But what I mean is like your daily applications, the things that you just daily do.
He has his.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. He even gets rid of the help desk for Roland.
Yeah.
If Roland makes it,
yeah.
he becomes the help desk.
Yeah.
Not to mention he
Doesn't need to be there.
opens
He's
up-
completely superfluous. It's great.
He got a tiefling who shows enough magic propensity to fit the part, and he gets to look like a good guy. He's like, oh, I
Because he
look
hired a
like
local homeless person. Yeah, exactly. He's hiring the help, the less fortunate. Yeah, fuck. I hate spell. There's a reason why I inherently hate high-level spellcasters. What? You know what? Think about this. Why even write anything when you could just enchant a fucking quill and ink to write out whatever you're thinking?
A text-to-speech.
Yeah, exactly.
Thought-to-speech. Thought to...
Like, the best way to describe it is, like, if there's an app for it in real life, a wizard has probably already done it. Yeah. Like, I think probably one of the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard was, I'm going to, quote, prep a spell of greater spell application. This motherfucker, because you got to think back in like AD&D and 3rd edition, if you're a high-level spellcaster, you could make magic. I'm not even kidding. You can make up your own fucking spells. Yeah. So this.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
My favorite meme is the artificers making modern-day appliances like the microwave.
Yeah, exactly. So, oh man, it it just kills me. Like anything that you could think of, this chances are a wizard has created a spell for it and has already mastered it.
Mm-hmm. Like they probably got tired of heating their food in an oven, and they enchanted a plate that just heats it up perfectly.
They don't even need to cut the chicken breast and put it on the plate. It just does it its own. Like the knife is animated and it cuts the chicken breast. Yeah.
Like the thing. The animated armor brings it to them at the table. That
exactly. Now you're thinking like a high-level spellcaster. Like they're the most posh motherfuckers.
Oh my
man.
gosh, it's like that scene in the Fantasia movie where the brooms and the mops are doing all the work.
Exactly. Or another Disney movie, Sword in the Stone.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that in a
Merlin,
long time though.
Yeah, Merlin enchanted his whole entire kitchen to clean itself. Because, again, if you're a high-level spellcaster, why the fuck wouldn't you do that?
Dude,
right?
Someone made the Roomba.
Right? Exactly. It's just, it's common sense.
It's a bag of holding with like a little void going on, like a void hole inside of it too.
Yeah.
Just to give the sucking power, and it just rolls around the floor. It's just an small upside down shield.
Give it the intelligence of a gelatinous cube. It goes in cornrows. Done.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Think about it. It also creates hilarity too. It's like I'm missing a cat. I require adventures to go looking for my cat. Turns out the Roomba ate it. Like, you see what I mean? Like, it just, I don't know. That's just me you know, the DM experience coming out, where it's like I can create. That's part of the magic, is just rolling with the punches and adapting with it.
Saying, if you animate a suit of armor, magnet shit to it like a fucking walking post, like billboard.
That is not the strangest thing. And you throw like a magic mouth on it that says a pre-recorded message every fucking minute. Oh my god, yeah, no. Yep.
You have your sign spinner out there.
That's the real Baldur's Gate experience right there. Walking down the street and people yelling and screaming at you with fucking magic armor and magic mouths and shit like that. Oh god.
Gosh, just someone makes. Then there's someone who's like, "Oh, you don't want to hear the busybody of the city? I offer you
fuck no, fuck
soundproof headphones."
Exactly, yeah.
Like, it's just silence on earmuffs.
Yeah, exactly. Well, think about the applications of this. You hear a bard and you really like their song, right?
Record it.
So you get a magic stone tablet that has the song on it. Like, I fucking love D&D, dude.
I just thought of it. You could like imagine just having, I made enchanted mittens and scarves that preheat themselves.
Yeah, absorb elements.
Exactly.
Right? It's so good.
You could have the best winter gear if you spend like 10,000 gold on enchanting this shit.
Fuck.
Just your sort of glamour is just armor with prestidigitation or some shit. Fuck.
That is one enchantment that I never understood why people never pick up.
You have I would make.
It's a common
barrel.
item.
Just get a barrel, have it inscribed to have prestidigitation. Throw your shitty shit in the shitty clothes in the barrel. What do you know? Prestidigitate it. Yep.
Yeah.
You want a warm? Pretty sure something. I know there's a spell that does like. I guess it's not absorb elements. It would be just. You can scent them too by using like just a voice activated.
See, that's the thing though. Like, when you're at the table, like you gotta be able to disconnect.
I know. The modern
so like the part that really scares me is when people are so hyper focused on something that they don't see the bigger picture. And the one example that I can give, considering you were there, and the only response that I had in character was eating an apple and laughing, was when a kid busted into the guild hall, stole a bunch of food, and the fucking paladin, without saying anything, like without saying it's non-lethal, whatever, fucking just punches a hole clean through this kid, does like fucking, what was it, like 8-9 points of damage.
He has like 2 health, maybe.
One. It was a fucking child. It has a -1 CR. Oh god. Fuck my life, dude. But the most hilarious part of that though was when Buddy was like, I killed him. It's like you're like a 3rd level paladin.
Like, I like threw my hands up like I'm out.
It made me laugh because he's a 3rd level paladin. He basically just divine smited this kid with his bare fucking hands. He's like, what do you mean the kid's dead? Like, what do you think? Oh god, it was like the equivalent of like the kids found daddy's handgun and they thought they were being real cool, and then their friend gets shot. You know, it's that equivalent. It's like, the gun shot around. Well, yeah. What the fuck do you think it was gonna do? It was a gun. It's a gun. I don't know. It just made me laugh because I remember even saying, "Why don't you just pick the kid up by the collar?"
Just
or
thrash
something.
him around.
Yeah, really. It's a fucking kid.
Just Dennis the Menace the Thing. Grab him by the back of the shirt and just
put him on a coat rack. Yeah, exactly.
Peppy, get out from behind my computer right now.
I'm trying to remember Cicero's paladin's name, but I remember right away though, the funniest bit was they were like, well, fuck, man, we need to get rid of this, so they dumped the body out in the street, like the fucking guys that they are. Immediately, the guards roll up to the guild hall. They're like, so you guys know anything about a missing kid? And everybody fucking points at him, dude. Everyone, even the bartender that had nothing to do with it, just pointed at him. It's just like, yeah, it's that guy.
We're just like, nope, he's gone.
Yeah, and then he proceeds. I'll never forget that. Buddy posts a fucking picture of Caesar. And his only response was, after posting that picture, was, "You too, Brutus." Fuck! God damn it. See, Cicero had his moments, man, for sure. He had his moments where he just fucking had everybody in an uproar, dude.
I like how he was just like, people forgot he was there and he just suddenly appeared and talked some sense into them.
Yeah, I mean... Fuck.
I mean, I get it. If you log out somewhere and you say you don't move, you have the right to think you're still there.
Yeah,
It's just funny.
Fuck. Oh, gosh. I mean, and there's the other side of the fence, too. I felt bad. What?
For the... If you're thinking of the same thing.
The Turtle Man?
Yeah.
I mean, I even said, too, I was like, it's kind of a shitty deal. I don't really like how this is getting dealt. But at the same time, like, referring to what initiated it, I was like, it's kind of hard to feel bad, man. Like, I don't agree with, like, you know, you gotta respond within, like, you know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever. You know
Definitely
what I mean?
when you know you're at least 2 hours, like, he was kind of in your area at that time, so he's at least 2 hours behind.
Yeah.
And
he's on base, too, right?
Yeah, it's like, dude, if we're working, we're not all 100% on the mobile or on computer.
See, like, that part I don't agree with, but I do laugh. Like, you passed out drunk in the middle of a fucking water deep, in the middle of the street, like a homeless person.
Not in the middle of the street, at the dock.
Oh yeah, that's true. That was at the dock
everywhere.
too. Yeah, like I said, it's a
tried to
shitty
wake him
deal.
up too. I sent him a message privately, like, dude, there's shit going down. I'm trying to.
Bro, I tried to wake him up in character, man.
I sent him actual messages because I'm like, I would feel shitty because then they did it to us. We were asleep in our own guild hall and we got robbed. 30% of our coins were gone.
Specifically.
Yeah. Because, you know, I look at how I was a first level character, 30% of my coin out of what, the 20 I start with?
They even took the copper, dog, and the electrum.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, guild rule, though I say guild as in like server rule, was you always round up. So I lost more than 30%.
Yeah.
It sucked because one was a high level character who had like over 1,000 gold because they were saving up to buy something. But that 30% took almost everything and they felt so shitty. It's like, dude, I literally said that my character was working in the corner, not asleep. It's implied, like, their last message was like, I'm writing. I'm filling out blueprints. And they didn't count it because, like, well, you wrote that like 8 hours ago. It's like, I went to sleep. My character sleeps when I'm working, not when I'm, you know, awake. That's the thing. I always believe you should, if anything serious is like that is happening, is like give them like an hour or two, try and respond. You know, not everyone's gonna be there immediately.
No, realistically.
Yeah, I mean, some people are lucky that they can sit glued to their phone or their computer. I mean, hell, there's shit that I missed because I couldn't get to my phone.
I mean, you know how I run things, man, so I'll just leave it at that.
Even then, if they say, hey, can we just put this on hold until I get free in a few, like an hour or so, I know you'd be like, oh yeah, I'd rather get this done right than half-assed.
Well, it's just communication, really.
Yeah, when in doubt, communicate. That's like the number one thing is
Like the
behind
battle.
D&D. It's like
Take the battle. Look at me. How I handled that. It's like, oh, you're missing out on the random encounter. Okay, I will guarantee the next one you will be there.
I think I only missed 2 of them.
Yeah.
And I was okay with that.
Yeah.
Because I really didn't care that much.
Same as Jordan, he missed out on 2. But that, like I said, is like, that's okay. You don't have to be there for everyone.
That was my first really big mission, so I was like really into it.
Well, it made me laugh too, because Buddy's like, I feel like these missions are just gaslighting filler. And I'm like,
because
that's a really a roundabout way to say a random encounter.
I'm just trying to say this nice is you're trying to schedule it with like what, there's like 6 of us?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, there's like 6 of us who are trying to find a schedule. I alone had a shitty schedule. I worked 5 days of the week after 5 o'clock.
And until really, really late at night. But the point
Exactly.
is, I made it work, man. Like,
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, I said I didn't mind staying up late, which is what we did. We found out, like, a Friday night, people stayed up late, and I said, okay, well, I'll be home.
I think it was more implied that, like, because of the way that because when I say random encounter, I don't mean like, oh, a bunch of goblins roll up to you and now you gotta fight them.
Event.
Yeah, exactly. It's random.
It's random events. It's random events is the way to put it. The way it's explained for you.
Sure, yeah, you can fight 5 goblins. That might happen. You might get jumped by 2 cave bears. Sure, or like all of a sudden, you know, there's a screaming statue in the middle of the swamp, and you approach it, and it screams more and tells you to free it by reaching your hand into its bag, and you do so, and your hand's gone.
That's actually different.
But that's it.
The statue was in the middle of the road, surrounded by blight, and then there was people thought was a woman singing in a little grove in a pond, but when you got closer, it turned out to yeah, she left the locket.
Yeah, a screaming dryad.
Like, I missed the snake, and I think I missed.
Fuck, that makes me laugh every time I think about it, because that is like textbook of like, yup, this is the reason why. That when you see an initiative, it doesn't immediately mean that you're in a fight.
Yeah. Oh, was it? I missed the snake, and I missed one of the encounters with pork chop, I'm pretty sure.
That shit made me laugh.
Dude, pork chop. He didn't deserve it.
Mando hated my guts, but I'm sitting there going like, I don't understand why they hate. It's a funny clue / story, and it's like, you know, I even said too, because I was like, hey, can I get some like insights? And there was none that were high. And I remember Buddy asking me like what the DC was, and I was like, yeah, it was like an 18.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a roguish kind of or a sketchy character, you're gonna have it would make sense to have a high DC for lying.
Well, yeah, especially when your whole shtick is bluffing and lying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I learned very quickly. Like it's you're not making these just random stat blocks. You go, oh, I looked up thud. It's like, no, this is something you created.
Well, the way I figure it is like, okay, if the party, because basically that's what that group was. They were basically an enemy party, right?
That's what I learned earlier on. Is like, you don't make numbers, you make either parties or characters.
Yeah, I make characters that are fucking dangerous because they're effective because players use the exact same shit. I always thought that was really weird because, like, okay, in Adventure League they're really, really strict, like actual Adventure League Wizards of the Coast shit. They're really strict. If you go off script, you get a big spanking. Right? Big spanking. I changed a couple of fucking loadouts for some of the... basically, an enemy party jumps the party. Right? There's a fighter, there's a sorcerer, a wizard, and a cleric. Right? And I'm like, well, why is it that the sorcerer and the wizard both have magic missile? Because what's implied is that the enemy party has been tracking the party for several fucking days. Do you see what I mean? Is like, so these guys know exactly what the part, like, they have a general idea of what the part, like, you know, like, they're prepared, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Maybe not super prepared, but they're prepared, right? And in that spell list, there is not a singular fucking AoE. Not a single one. It's like Magic Missile, and like Frostbite, and like, well, what was the one thing? I think it was like, the cleric had like Shield of Faith, and not even Command. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a cantrip.
I know.
But it was like Sticks to Snakes or something stupid. Yeah, and then the sorcerer's got Magic Missile, and like, I try to remember what it was. I want to say it was like, you know, Necrotic Touch, or, you know what I mean.
Yeah, something like that.
Point is like, I don't understand these loadouts. Like, this is fucking stupid. You're telling me that they've been following this party for X amount of time. They understand, you know, the dynamics of how a party works. Basically, these NPCs, like I said, they're prepared.
They've been stalking us. They've been watching what we do and figuring out, okay, what we are.
Yeah, so, but here's the thing, is their whole loadout and their whole style is geared towards bullying one person in the party. What the fuck? What?
Yeah.
What? Like, no. Dude, because that's just a setup to fail. Because think about how a party fights. It's the equivalent of, yep, these guys have been tracking us for several days, and they know for a fact that you are tanky and dangerous up close. So what we're going to do is we're going to surround you with the high AC and use nothing but melee weapons. What? Right? It doesn't make fucking sense.
Pool noodles meet football player in full kit.
Yeah, so I changed out some things. I gave some equipment. Like, I gave the fighter a halberd. And I got a real spanking for that one, apparently. Because, well, you can't create hard obstacles for the players, Jack. And I'm like, what do you mean? It's a fucking reach guy. Like, what do you... I didn't realize reach was so game breaking.
It doesn't mean they can't fight closer than 10 feet.
Yeah.
It just means that they can swing farther away, and the party needs to take an extra step forward. Oh,
Well,
boo, boo.
Well, here's the thing. I gave him polearm mastery.
Knew it.
And then I gave him sentinel.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Now, I say there it is because that's what I did, and it's fucking scary shit.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, is like, dude, it doesn't make sense. Why is it that this... Ah, fuck.
Why are they like cookie cutter encounters where they're kind of shitty?
What I'm getting at is, like, this encounter is basically set up so the party wins. Like, even if they're not, like, they're brain dead. They're not thinking. They're not even using leveled spells. Like, that kind of brain dead easy. And you can't do that, especially in low level games. Like, that's the whole risk reward why it's exciting. You know?
Yeah.
That's shit. That's the reason why a lot of people like to watch, even for Baldur's Gate. Why everybody likes to watch the first act, because because it's, as I've shown, a run can end just that quick.
We're doing surprisingly well, though.
For us, oh yeah, no, we're making this game our bitch. But I mean, there's some
We also have
caveats to that.
I mean, we also just have a really good dynamic. That's just us.
True. That is very, very true. I mean, what I was getting at is, like, yeah, you know, we do have some Rarity of the Realms items, for sure. But...
even then, they're not crazy.
Well, I mean, there's stuff from the DMG. It's not like stuff that was just handed to us.
Yeah, we just have to wipe the grove for one of them because I wouldn't be able to get it anyways because the fucking counter broke.
We did a playthrough where we did no such thing. We found all the equipment completely legitimate.
I know we did. We did everything legit in the Val and Sparky run. I'm pretty sure.
Yup. The only thing I could say that is, like, questionable that you could say is the going beyond level 12. But at the same time, I argue I'm not gonna stop leveling up at 12. Are you fucking silly? This is
No.
Dungeons and Dragons. Stop it.
But we make it that we have the rule set that you do 12 in your level and then 8 in another one. Or some mix of that way.
That
10,
is true.
10,
That is true.
whatever.
So we don't get the hardcore special abilities like the rogue's ability just to be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
There's no other way to describe a 20th level
was it?
rogue.
12 still gets 1 more feat, and for most classes, their 3rd attack. At least for fighter. I know that much.
By the way, Samurai Fighter at 18th level is a fucking joke.
Oh, you're telling me I always felt like a joke at Samurai 12.
Oh yeah, no, you can see why I say that. Do you see why I made fun of Buddy?
Yeah.
When he was like, "I'm so good at this. I'm so good at D&D, you guys." It's like,
dude, you're literally playing easy mode class.
Literally, you're playing a build, not a character. And first off, that build is literally made to never fucking miss and always crit. Like, yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I even said to him, to his face, I'm pretty sure you'll recall this. I would hope that you are doing that good, because if not, shrug. Implying that, like, if you can't do good with that build of a character, like that build, then you're garbage, basically, is what I'm saying. Because it's a brain dead build. It's the same as when I was playing Oscar here. You're essentially making the same sort of build, which is like the Great Weapon Master, and then gearing all that towards like the big hit, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have those two, like, I have my 2 skills that up my force damage when I do it.
Y'all.
And they give me stuff back. Like, I can get force runes back. I can get blood runes back when I do it. If I do it well in my circle of decay, I hit everyone with some of it.
Yeah, that's the reason why when you one tap guys, that's why I'm like, fuck yeah, because that's what I expect. You know what I mean?
And that's why I don't think I'm gonna switch great weapons for a long
Don't need
time.
to.
Because I have that sword has that colossal strike where I hit everything in a 20-foot line in front of me.
I know, babe. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Don't
by the
need
way, I gotta get to some. Almost 4:40 in the morning.
Yeah, I feel that.
You still got 1 more day.
Well, I can't really even sleep, so.
Yeah, I know. We just another podcast and I love it. We're just sitting here underneath a little table.
Kills me, because it's like, that's, you know, back when I was running the Hawks, that's kind of like that every day.
I know.
Everybody sitting around bullshitting, talking about good character shit.
Anything and everything.
Yeah. Hypotheticals.
Hypothetically, if I turned into a worm, would you still love me?
I think the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in that chat was, Jack, hear me out, which is always followed by the most dumbest shit ever, which is, if I create water, but I create water inside Buddy's lungs, will that drown him?
You have to be able to see it, and the only way I'd be like, you have to time it when you see their mouth open. And then you're only going to be able to put enough in their mouth.
See, I don't even entertain that. I don't even waste the breath. I just go, nope. Because as you just demonstrated, if you have a fucking half a brain, you're going to realize half those Reddit stories that people talk about is complete and utter bullshit.
Yeah, no, you can't create water in lungs, because even the spell says you have to be able to see it.
Yup.
At most, you can attempt to waterboard them as they open their mouth, you time it. And even then, I'd be like, yeah, no, you got like a 5% chance, roll a D100.
Well, besides that, like, there's so much cooler ways of doing ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
Like enlarge, reduce. That is one of the handiest fucking spells ever. And in fact, JoJo's, I believe it was the Golden Wind season, there was a guy's superpower was exactly that. He could reduce and enlarge
He made a tiny
things.
thing and was like messing with the dude's brain.
I knew a guy that was what he did in Adventure League. He would cast Reduce and Enlarge on things and fucking murder people. He kept a rock around for that exact purpose. This motherfucker had an iron horse in his pocket that he would animate and then enlarge it. Why? Because a steel horse, man. That's fucking mental.
I can see behind that.
Or
the only issue is you would have the concentration on that, unless it was an enchanted iron horse.
Different edition, different time, baby.
Oh.
There was feats for everything.
Uh-oh.
I gesture towards Hero's Arm, where if you have 24 strength, you can one-hand a two-handed weapon.
I would bring that one back.
I
legit would bring one.
That was honestly way too strong. It was, I mean, but the thing is though, it was a DMG feat. So like the DMG had feats and classes and items that normally would never be around.
Oh.
But yeah. Much like the Oathbreaker, if your DM's cool with it, they'll let you get away with it.
You just gotta actually play it out with them and discuss things. Communicate with your DM.
Well, like you catch more flies with sugar than vinegar, right?
Exactly. So if you say, "Hey, I'm thinking of doing this. I want your opinion."
Like I got away with playing a half fiend character. Right? Like devil wings and all. And I even had a bloodthirster blade. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I was full into it, and the DM totally cool with it. But the thing is, in the context of the party, like I never overstood my boundary.
You understood your spot. You understood that you can't outshine the rest. You have to be.
And I can't be outright
equal.
fucking evil, considering there is a paladin in the party.
So
a
you're trying to sit
yeah.
there. So you're awkwardly trying not to laugh at the misfortunes of others, or tripping people as you walk. You're like sitting there like, ha, 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 everything's okay. Sometimes, or you're just trying to straight face your way.
Yeah, and it was kind of memes too, because basically
Start sweating.
Yeah, and Alec here, he didn't want to. The best way to describe it is because he was a Hound Archon, so they're like super strict on law. However, that's ergo the problem. Is because he basically had to learn to let shit slide. Some stuff. Like, he can't die on every single fucking hill, because he will die on that hill. So it was like this weird, which is fucked, by the way. Because I was playing a Blackguard, and a Blackguard is basically like not an oath breaker, because there's no oath to be broken. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you're a servant of chaos. Imagine a paladin that, in the 40k sense, they serve chaos undivided. Like, they don't believe in Slanesh or you know, T-Sneech or Nurgle or Khorne, right? They just worship chaos undivided. It's basically a Blackguard. But they were neat because the archetypes and the stuff that were available to you is super nutty. So you had one that was basically like an evil paladin, like you have your smites and stuff like that, right? But you had another one that would allow you to summon. So with the summoning, you have a certain amount of charges, and you could summon a certain CR of devils. And the real memey thing is if you summon a pit fiend, because a pit fiend has a chance to summon other demons. And on this random table is more pit fiends. So all of a sudden you go from fighting one guy to fighting a pit fiend, a guy, and an imp, to all of a sudden fighting two pit fiends and an imp, and all of a sudden now there's a bunch of methods that were summoned, and now they're summoning things. It's like a shepherd druid. It's great. Like, I remember, like, when I was trying it out, I would literally just stand there and just watch my minions do all the work. I was like Isaac from Castlevania, just watching the madness unfold before me. I don't have to do a fucking thing. I just have to watch my minions just rip people in half. I don't even ask them to do it. They just do it on their own, man. Oh, gosh. Alright. I thank you all for stopping in and listening to us bullshit. Hope to get you another time.
Yep, sometime tomorrow. Well, today.